My leg feel weird. Weird.
How'd you sleep?
Good now.
Morning, Eleanor.
Wow.
Just gonna take it in a few minutes. A few minutes. Alright, I'm good.
Morning.
Morning?
Meditating?
Yeah. Just feeling the trees a little bit.
There you go. You're good now.
I bumped into somebody who wanted to speak with you by the docks.
The
If you
ducks?
could, briefly. Mm-hmm.
Sure. I guess.
Indeed. Oh, the numbers might be a little too much, or too less today, rather. Ugh.
Oh.
Hey, Eleonora.
You?
We'll be at the main hall, alright? Meet you there.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Oh, there you
Oh yeah.
are. I was just double checking, make sure nobody was falling. Let's take a stroll along the beach. I had a couple ideas, but I also wanted to ask a couple questions. I talked to your team leader about a couple things a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
Has he told you anything?
About what exactly?
I don't know. I don't know if he would have mentioned anything I had said.
I don't think so. Not something coming to mind, at least.
Okay. There was just rumors going about that I'd said a couple things which I never actually said, but I said something similar to your team lead, so I was wondering how that got around. That's all. Trying to check my back.
Okay. What kind of things?
Well, they were saying I said some untrue things about Stella, that's all.
Okay.
That's all. I'm just trying to pin down where exactly it came from.
See, but why are you saying false things about Stella?
No, I said. I didn't. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh.
The rumor was I was saying something else.
Oh, okay.
It sounded like a recent rumor, but I had told a couple people things a couple weeks back, and just checking if it was what I said just took time to spread around, or if it's somebody else who has their own motivations recently. That's all.
Okay.
Oh, but related to your stuff, I was talking with Bellicosa a while ago, and about how like different spells have different like uh, periods that they take to wear off and stuff.
Mm.
So I'm trying to track down any more information about that sort of thing, and then I might be able to figure out how to get where you want to go. So
Yeah.
keep your eyes and ears out.
Okay, but I am a
that
bit
sort of information.
concerned that you don't want to tell me where that specific place are. That is concerning me a bit.
Do you want to it's just hard to get to without getting caught, that's all.
Well, that's fine with me, but I don't know why it has to be so secretive.
There's some things I can't say right now.
Is it really that bad of a place? Ah, okay. Let's see how it is. I don't like why you're being so secretive about it. Making me hella concerned.
Gonna do great. Sure.
I'm hoping so.
It's a resource then.
Well.
So that's something to consider.
Just remember, everyone starts at nothing.
In that case, you should take something too.
So don't try to hold yourself to a higher example.
It doesn't
than
matter
you
for
need
me. I won't be
You'll get
participating today. Good morning.
Morning.
Alright, now, what are those two doing up there?
Start off attacking, so in a way it doesn't matter. Two different strategies.
Oh, wait.
Callum went to go probably water his plants.
Okay.
How'd you sleep, Eleanor?
I sleep fine, I guess. Thinking about the event today, I guess.
We'll do great. I know we will.
Not even fucking Yuna believes in us.
Tao ain't feeling his best, though. I'm kind of worried.
After what happened in the infirmary?
No, it's just I saw him kind of hanging out by the fountain. He kind of looked a bit winded.
Oh.
Might have to carry a big portion of the event today. At that rate, because I don't want him pushing himself. Huh. Look at those fucking blacks.
Yeah, we've been seeing them for a while now.
Yeah, things are fucking massive.
I suppose.
Alright. There's something on your mind, Penny, for your thoughts?
What's a penny?
It's a saying. You know, asking what's on your mind, essentially.
Alright, odd way of doing it, but whatever.
It's a thing that I'm used to from home.
Seriously, what's a penny?
Don't worry about it. Just answer the question. What's on your mind?
Well, that penny for your thoughts. Well, that means you're giving something for my thoughts for what's a penny.
Tiana, just answer the goddamn question.
Yes.
Alright, what is it? What's on your mind? Because you're staring at me as I'm eating, and it's a little uncomfortable, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You're just doing it because you want to, aren't you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a lot of BS I'm hearing.
What does BS mean?
Bullshit.
What's a bull?
Will you stop?
What are you keep saying these odd things? If you
Yeah.
want to say something, may as well explain it. What?
Oh, yeah, Callum, that chair is kind of solid. Unlike the others, you might
Aren't they
try
all-
that. Try that one. Try that one over
Are you
there.
saying the chairs aren't solid here?
Well, I mean, that one's not exactly easy to get on.
It's very slippery.
It's a chair. Why
Yeah,
would it
it's
be
a little.
slippery?
It's a little.
Huh?
It's just it's waxed a little
wooden
differently than
chair.
the others.
It doesn't look like it has a wax dripping off it.
Wait a minute, is that one also?
Yep.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
gonna
Anyways, you
sit
no no
here.
no 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 no. Callum, I'm done. You can take my seat.
Okay. I think.
What a gentleman.
More pizza, more pizza.
Uh.
Fuck! Oh my god, I
Wow.
had to do it so quickly.
It's early. Here, scarf that apple down, Callum. Ow.
I'll see it.
I am totally ready. Absolutely, 100%.
I couldn't find your license.
Oh, there he is. You know, that's fine. We'll have at least 5 minutes to scalp that. It's not a lot of time, so that's why we have to have a good idea.
I just have my headache's getting a lot worse.
You have a headache today too?
It's getting
Did you wake up with a headache today too? Something to keep in mind.
I'm not going to wait around for students. Hello, I'm sure you all were looking forward to today's event, so announcements are going to be kept short. To review the rules of the event,
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
teams will start at the dorms. Defenders will be given 5 minutes to run to their location and set up. A staff proctor will be accompanied to ensure the flag is in a reasonable location. Once that time is up, the flag is in an approved location, the attackers will be sent out. The attacking team will be given 25 minutes to scout, plan, and mount their assault on the flag. Defenders win if they can manage to wait out the attackers. Attackers win if they can manage to retrieve the flag and return it back to the staff at the dorms. Either can win if they fully manage to take down the enemy team. Rules for the event are posted on the boards both out in the lobby and in front of the dorms. I will review them once out loud to ensure clarity. Flags must be placed on school grounds, cannot be placed in or on buildings. All flag placement must be confirmed by a proctor. Combat areas cannot be anywhere dangerous. Combat is sparring rules. 3 hits and you are out. Being attacked from behind is an automatic out. Each team has 2 designated healers. Healers can only bandage a downed unit, and this only gives 1 hit point. Healers cannot stack heals or trade away bandages. Each healer has 3 bandages. Use of teleporters is prohibited. Use of offensive magic is prohibited. Causing major injury will result in disqualification. And when you capture a flag, you must return to the flag to the teachers in the dorms to finish the rounds. You will all be escorted to your dorms and be given 10 minutes to discuss plans amongst yourselves before we start calling up groups. The auditorium bell will be rung when the attackers are to start their assault, and when the round is over. There will be another 5 minutes in between rounds for the teams out at the time to return. If you take any longer, your entire group will face consequence. Do I make myself clear, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Roger.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You can ask it later.
Okay.
Good. Head to the dorms through the auditorium teleported straight away. I will assign dorms for you all to discuss in. You are dismissed to go quickly.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's go.
No, my pizza.
By the way, Dad,
Yeah,
when do we
let's go.
start applying the potion?
All right.
to the weapon?
Good morning.
All right, let's go.
Looks like I'm
Come
allowed
on,
to take this
come on.
outside of the. Oh fuck. Oh, I have to eat it quickly.
Well enough to walk, therefore
Pop it
well
in
enough to
here.
participate.
All right. I think we're supposed to
Wait here.
be together.
Clock is ticking. Let's head just in front of our dorms. We'll catch everybody over there.
Tiana, wait.
Okay,
Are you
I
sure
just
you're
need
you're gonna
to
be alright
make
for this?
sure-
How?
Stay here.
Yeah. I didn't work over the past week to for me to give up now, and I've been through worse.
Are you alright, mate?
Is he
Just
sick?
do some stretches.
This is the second time I'm taking the whole
Do some
portion.
stretches, drink some water, shake it out.
Yeah, I've gathered that you don't really like that.
We should have some water
Teleporters.
here in the dorm.
You all will
Yeah, I
be
got a
on
bit
the
more
dorms.
Wait,
sickness
hold
from
on.
it.
Are you sick or something, or are you
Another
injured?
team ran off near town.
Don't
Not sure just yet.
you're good.
Right.
Morning,
Your group will be
Wanna
in Umbra Dorm.
Where's wait.
Let's go.
Go. What?
I believe Tara ran off to their dorm already, but that is where you will be regardless. Yeah.
God, this headache.
Yeah. Kinda everywhere.
Oh, it got really bad.
It did.
Well,
Alright, everybody. Go in there. Where is Yuki and Ty? Yuki?
dark.
Alright, as I was saying before, is Tao injured
Yeah.
or is he sick? Because I can help with one of those.
He was
The other not so much.
It's a bit of a stuttering headache is all.
Oh, that's right, his weapons. Where's she?
Oh,
Usually looking at the floor kind of helps.
With it, but
Where's
it
Kiki?
doesn't seem all that
I
helpful
think
today.
we all have that.
Yeah, that's what I mean, a stuttering headache. It's kind of going around.
I'm talking about Tao though. He seems
Oh, would you
a
care
little
to
bit
take
more
a seat
than that.
if you need it?
No, stay standing just in
So-
case and pass out or something.
Of course.
So are you also experiencing the stuttering headache?
Then a little
Not
extra.
helping?
I'm fine.
Okay. Gotcha.
Alright, well. Alright. So, we might need to adjust our plans just a little bit since I can tell we're down a couple of people. One of them
Yeah.
being Hiko, and I believe Kiki is also not feeling well right now. So,
Yeah.
that's two of our scouts that is one of our scouts that is down. One of our offense that is down as well. So we're going to need to assign somebody to take their places.
If it's any consolation, I just yesterday I tested, I tried to jump for the rocks, and apparently, I've noticed that some people who, don't work out a lot can't really make that jump, so we might not be able to place people on that rock that I mentioned before.
I see.
So we might just have to go for an all-out flank at that point. But I can make that jump, though.
I don't want to risk it. But
Yeah.
in terms of defending, let's go over the rules of the defending the flag. We have our supports are Eleonora and Tiana, and you both are given 3. You both are able to bring up people 3 times each, so that makes a total of 6 for the team. Now, so remind me if I get anything wrong. We have myself, Tel, and Tao, and Tai. Where the hell did Tai go?
I think he went to the restroom.
Okay, Tai as the offense, or rather, the main people defending the flag, or around, not the main people defending the flag, being around the flag.
Well,
essentially.
Yeah. I imagine so, but around the flag, where we putting it, defending around, at that flag would be kind of dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. And then, of course, we had Callum. What was Yuki placed in? Was Yuki also going to be with our group?
Yuki was placed with you.
Okay. So Yuki was with us. Eleonora, Tiana, you, and I believe in Callum. You guys were going to be a bit more spread out, kind of.
I need to go to the toilet.
Kind of fool the enemy of where our flag is, correct?
Wait, you're speaking to me?
Yes, I'm speaking to you.
Oh, yeah. I believe so.
Okay.
Well, I should at least suggest that we keep eyesight of at least some of us.
Of course. That way, if we need to do hand gestures, can relay it to the others.
Yeah.
I kind of want to keep the supports spread out, though. Just
One
in
for
case.
each team?
One for each area, yeah.
That would seem appropriate. Yes.
Eleonora, could you stick with where you are? The people that are supposed to be spread out?
Mm.
Okay. Tiana, then you're going to be close to my group then.
Whatever you say.
Alright. And, good news, Ty is allowed to use his guns. He's going to be using rubber bullets, so...
Cool.
Yes.
We have ranged.
You know where you're gonna be putting me?
Which...
We'll more than likely be putting you from a... Obviously a... Not too high of a spot, but a spot where you have good sight of everything. Down below. Around the flag.
Alright.
You can climb the rocks behind the building next to the grave. You can climb those rocks.
Yeah, those rocks are climbable, because you won't... If you fall down there, you'll just maybe scrape your knee or something. Like, that's the worst that could happen. So...
That's right. I know I've tried to climb those before. It kind of makes me feel like I'm flying, but... we'll see.
Alright. We'll finalize our defense positions when we are given the 5 minutes. We have to work quick. Now, as for attacking we can take our time on because we are given a time limit, but we still have plenty more time. And the roles were the same as before. Myself, Tao, Tel. Actually, I'm trying to remember. We had 3 groups. We had the scouts, we had the people causing distraction, and then people that were directly attacking the flag.
You had the defense in the flank, did you not? With the defenders still being attackers.
Hello. Well, I'm just here to watch you guys. Don't mind me. I'll please continue.
Okay. Alright, all good. Okay, back to what we were saying.
As I stated briefly before, it's very important that more or less we realize that we can gain victory by more or less taking out the rest of the team, and it'll only be easier for us if the more we can outnumber them. So we should have just as much of a goal in making to dwindle the numbers, make more pressure, get them scared, and in doing so, it'll be easier for us.
Of course. But if things go south, remember the flag is, of course, one of the main priorities. It's part of the game. If
Indeed.
we have it, if
Should
there's an
we-
opportunity where we can get it, we get it.
Mm-hmm.
If I may, should we not also consider the importance of our supports being, as far as I'm concerned with the rulings, they're the only ones who are able to bring us back up if we were down. So they should perhaps stay slightly further away from combat, or at least have one assigned to watching them per team.
Agreed. The supports are very much important, and if they go down, well, we'd be in trouble.
I do have one suggestion. Even though it's not likely, I feel as though maybe people looking around the, around campus to see if they'd place it there. Obviously it's not likely. I feel as though they would either put it in the forest areas, the beach areas, or the grove, or maybe even the observatory. But that's gonna need to cover a lot of ground.
Indeed. How many scouts do we have? We have 3. Well, we did have 3.
Just me right
and
now.
Just you. We need to assign people to be scouts.
I can go in the forest areas for sure. I can make it quick. Though
Who'd be
if
willing to
I
be a scout?
don't,
I'm okay with doing that.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, that's 1.
so if I would assume that one goes straight into the forest, like outside the dormitory. There's a straight shot from it that leads right straight to the grave, and another person goes for the beach.
Yes, but also just remember to keep in mind that that the scouts can be captured. So if you see some people, do not engage.
I'm not knocking because I don't care. Here's your flag.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
Also, good morning, Miss Bellicosa.
Good morning. Are we all ready?
Nope.
Just about.
I believe so.
Yuki's feeling sick. She'll be out of the bathroom in a moment.
Well, good luck to you all.
Thank
I'll be keeping
Thank you,
out
Professor.
a close eye.
Though I want to say, if me and Caleb don't show up, assume that we've been compromised and know that the flag is probably in that general area.
Of course. So, which one of you guys are going to go into the forest? Which one of you is going to take the path from the beach?
Caleb, are you any of a fast runner?
He's been practicing.
Not really. Yeah,
Not really?
I have been practicing, but I don't think I'm as fast as you are.
Okay. Then Caleb, you take the beach because there's a lot of visuals there. You can keep line of sight. Going into the forest,
They can easily jump. Yeah. So I'll take the straight shot to the graveyard.
Okay. This is what your task will be for the scouts. Try and find out as much information as possible as where the flag is. See if you can try, and on your way back, try giving us suggestions of a plan of attack.
Oh,
that way, when you get back here.
I have one more suggestion.
Yeah.
Obviously, I would expect the other team members to be looking around campus. We should meet at the kind of fork in the road where it leads to the grove, the observatory, and campus. You know, that three-way intersection next to the cave. I feel like that would be a good meeting point. So then we could cover our gun and know that probably the flag is somewhere near the road to the observatory.
The fork in the road. Are you talking about the one right up there, or the one by the main building?
The one we all practice with Takia about our stealth.
Okay, that one. Yeah, no, that can work. Although, are you sure going through the grove is a good idea? We don't know what could be waiting for you there.
I'm sure as long as we run straight through it, we can't be caught. Plus, there's not much to look through there.
I know there are
It's kind of an
other
open
ranged people though on the other teams though, which is why I expressed my concern.
Gotcha. So,
Wouldn't be apt to get shot down on your way through.
so should me and Caleb just meet up somewhere around the graveyard and then try to meet you back at the campus? The campus area?
You know where the warehouse is, right? Meet us there.
Of course. Okay, cool.
Got that? Okay.
Should we, on the off chance the other teams decide to use the warehouse as a point to reconvene, perhaps decide on a secondary location?
Main building?
Yeah, that could work.
Alright.
Sound good to you guys?
Gotcha.
Alright. Alright. There's not much of any other planning we can do now until we figure out what the other team is doing. So, any questions?
Do we know we're gonna have to do defense or attacking first?
I'm unsure.
No.
I think they'll decide that for us first.
Right. I know where you want me to try to go for defense, but what am I doing in the event of attack? Prior, we said that, like I would try, once we know the location of the enemy's flag, I would try to take a spot from a range and try to draw them out. Is that still the plan?
Yes. If anything, you would also be causing more of a distraction for those who are trying to advance into the flag. So, find a nice little place a little back, and just start drawing them out.
All right.
Alrighty. Anyone? Anybody else?
Just as a run over for offense, who is more or less on the flag getting team?
I believe it was myself and Yuki.
And then the flank team.
Flank team.
Where is Yuki?
In the bathroom. She was feeling sick.
I see. All right.
Yep,
Just double checking.
Speak of the devil.
Oh, marvelous. Welcome back.
You alright, Yuki?
Please continue.
Okay.
Yeah, you were going on about flank team.
Okay, so flank team. That's going to be Tell, you, Ty, Callum. Yeah. Actually, what do you I imagine you're good at close quarters combat, Tell, unless I'm wrong.
I'd be most apt for it, yes.
Okay. What about you, Avi? You say you're pretty good at close quarters?
I don't wield these axes for nothing.
Alright. Your job when we're on the attack is to make sure Eleanor and Tiana
Everyone still in there?
uncompromised.
Yep. Yes?
Yes, we're
Okay,
still in
good.
here.
Hi, Mordred.
Just double checking.
Of course.
Kind of gave me a scare.
Fucking climb the window. Okay.
It scared me as well.
Has he made
I was
scratches?
not expecting that.
I wouldn't be surprised. One of his hands is kind of, Anyways.
Man doesn't know how to use a door.
Anyways, as I was saying, tell Avi your job will be to make sure the supports don't go down.
Okay, I'll keep a
Very
watchful
well.
eye on them.
Please.
As will I.
Alright. Alright, hopefully that answers everything, and yeah, well.
And I believe all that's left is to wait. Cap, there, Abby.
Yeah, I'm just getting a
Yeah.
feel for it.
How heavy would
It
you
is
say?
a little heavy, but it's hollow.
You want me to let
can
go?
carry it fine.
Hold it yourself?
I got it. I got
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, let me see. How
It
heavy
would be
does it
more
feel for you
awkward
right
than
now,
anything.
I can. I think I can manage if I'm walking, for sure.
Here, place it down. Let me see. I've been doing a bit of
Lift up?
working out myself.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, no, this thing has some weight to it. Maybe. Yeah. Did they say anything about using this thing as a weapon? Out of curiosity.
Well, I would assume.
I never said we couldn't.
No, they didn't. Again, so long as it doesn't cause any real harm, that would be fine. However, that is
thing might
pretty
bludgeon
big.
some people's heads.
Yes,
Do you
that
have anything
is
to eat?
what I was getting at. So it might not be the best idea, but
Yeah, mostly
it could
water
be used
though.
defensively.
Yeah, I mean, if you put your body into it, you could kind of just move it forward and yeah,
There
no,
wasn't
that
any
could
time.
work.
It took a little bit getting out of bed,
good to
a
fight
little bit
against
longer, and then
with his
more or
big
less
sword.
it usually does. And
True.
by the time I noticed, I was more or less late getting to the auditorium. So,
I guess now we just have to wait and see
Ideally,
who's up first.
you should try to have something before we start.
Don't go too far now. All right.
Maybe some tea would help you feel better.
I mean, I think we'd have some. I know it's our prize, but I think we have
He's ready to
some
square down with the flag.
Professor Bombadil's tea. I can make some for you real quick.
He's just not feeling well.
I'll be a moment.
maybe after everyone's done, we can celebrate.
Okay.
Might have got it
Well,
before.
there won't be any celebrating if you're not feeling well to do it in the first place. Keep that in mind.
I don't think that more or less a beast from the rift is gonna take a break stop for me if I'm not feeling well in combat. I should make sure that I'm used to it.
Well, a rift beast won't, but your turn. You have an opportunity to prepare yourselves and get ready for what's to come. You should take that and use it to your full advantage. Even if that means resting and taking care of yourself.
A short rest couldn't hurt.
Hmm?
A short rest couldn't hurt. There are beds upstairs.
Are you having any shoulder pain? Left shoulder pain? Perhaps right shoulder pain?
Tad on the left shoulder. I think that's probably the most minor thing. I don't know. Heart's racing, doesn't really want to stop down, and more or less that's making the rest of the bodily functions having a little bit of trouble keeping up with the rest of me.
I see.
Is it an injury or is it sickness once again?
I'm not sure. Work physiology, I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with that.
Got a new cup. I can more discreetly take something to drink. Oh, buddy. Stop it.
If I do end up feeling like collapsing, I'll make sure to collapse either in front of Tiana or Professor Falcor, one of them. Whoever just seems to be, in the vicinity. That's worst case scenario, though. I wouldn't worry about it. I don't want to worry about it.
Like I said, just let me know, dude, if you ain't feeling well, right?
I gotta say, living in Droza, my perception of what is feeling bad is a little skewed, but still, it's just the same. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
fine. Just nerves.
Yeah.
Hey, Abraham.
think everybody feels that.
What can I help with?
Mm.
Just out of curiosity, what is the picture on the flag? Looking at it.
Let's see. Well, which one did you get? You got the griffin. It's a bit of a stylistic interpretation, but yes.
Interesting.
Is it some kind of bird? Or
Griffin is a bird and a lion mixed together.
I see. Truly ferocious.
There's yes, there is some uncertainty as to whether or not it was made magically or if it's a naturally occurring magical creature, but regardless, it is not a beast to be trifled with.
I could imagine.
Oh, where did
I think he
Caleb
went to
run
get
off to
something
now?
from his room. His room is on the bottom floor. I think he went to go get something.
All right. Well, I think it's time that some of the students are getting pulled out for defense. So, with any luck, or unluck, depending on how you look at it, you might be called in for attacking soon. But I'm not sure which team is going when, so.
Alrighty.
Cross your fingers, everybody.
As a quick aside, just more or less to see how tired I am gonna be at the end of this. Are we all defending and attacking against each and every team, or are we just simply having one chance to attack and one chance to defend?
Going against every team.
Not going against every team?
But not also attacking and defending. Apologies,
We're not attacking and defending against each other team, okay. Yes. Alright.
Yeah. Every team will go twice. That's all.
Okay. Alright.
Anyways, how are you guys doing? How was your morning? I mean, I know how yours is going, Tao, but
Me and Yuki woke up with a headache. It's still bothering
I
me.
swear the headaches are like a freaking thing here. Like everybody has them.
I think it may be everywhere.
I've been thinking about it, and I'm wondering if it has something to do with the barrier. I'm not sure, but I've been looking into it, and I haven't found anything yet, but...
Yeah, it's worse today than it ever has been.
I suppose we should get used to fighting under stress.
Nothing.
Yes, well...
How's your day been, Harvey?
I suppose so.
It's just starting. I'm kind of pumped. Still, yeah, with a headache though.
Did you feed the rabbit?
Yeah, I did it this morning, early morning.
Good.
How's the pen going? Is it done yet?
No, though it's nearly complete. I just need maybe 2 more days on it, and it'll be over with.
Like I said, I'll help you out with it when after this. I can lend a hand with it.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of help actually. Who knows? Maybe it'll be ready by the next day then.
What exactly needs doing with that pen, Avi, if you don't mind me asking?
Just setting up the supporters for it to be structurally sound. Right now I just got the exterior structure set up, so
buckles always cause problems.
Support beams and all. That's about it.
Let's try focusing on what's
I see. And the resources for this, they're stored in the warehouse?
Yep. Found a bunch of spare wood planks.
You have other things going on.
Well, next time when I wake up in the warehouse, I'll give you a hand. Sure.
Oh. For tomorrow,
I feel like my blood kind of.
Of course, tomorrow morning, provided we're not all absolutely exhausted and need a day off.
Gotcha.
If you're having problems like your blood circulating, you try tensing all your muscles for 15 seconds and then relaxing them for 15 seconds and tensing them.
So, if you don't mind me asking, the color of the dormant's rather subdued.
Oh, don't get me started on this again. Every other dorm has their colors, but ours is just pitch black. Why? We're purple.
What?
We're not black.
Oh.
We're not black squad. We're purple squad.
Why'd you have to bring it up?
So it's a regular occurrence.
Any
It
other
is
one.
indeed.
Any other dormitory, and they have their colors. Ours, fucking black.
I must admit,
It is black.
I walked through the doors, I came around the corner, and I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me.
Is it really that big of a deal? Oh my
It
God.
doesn't even have any texture. I mean, look, it's just black.
Listen, this is coming from a
alright,
girl who
fine.
always chews me out
Do
for
you-
not eating properly.
Do you have any idea what it is like to wake up in a dorm room that's bare empty and everything in there is just black and white?
If you want,
I suppose
alright,
quite peaceful
alright,
if you
fine.
like those colors.
Fine. I'll talk to the chancellor about maybe getting some stuff that actually fits with the theme.
Well, if you're going by that logic, then black and white is perfect for Umbra.
That's what I'm saying.
it's
I'm
not
really
I guess we better change our uniforms and our flag then.
It does. Well, more specifically,
Because
it is
we're
in reference
purple.
to the Umbra.
Wait.
How
What?
much?
What do you?
Ah, right. I forget that's not common knowledge.
Oh.
Well,
Seems like a team just went.
indeed it does. That is. Well, not ours because we weren't called for. So,
Gotcha.
I guess it's time for a little bit of magical theory then.
Ooh.
I don't get in trouble for this, actually. I'm not sure if this is on the curriculum or not.
Well, I'm sure a word
Well,
won't leave their mouths.
And Yelson.
Technically not a teacher.
True, this is true. Alright, so, well... Again, magical theory. This isn't necessarily something I can confirm nor deny, so take it with a grain of salt. But there has been a theory that, well, how many of you know of the Lumen? That one's a little bit more common.
As in the team?
Like the team? The yellow team?
No.
Yes, well, the team is based off of the
Yes.
Lumen.
It's.
Okay.
What was I talking about?
digress.
The elemental.
Well, kind of the plane of spirits and spiritual energy. It is a fountain, so to speak. Not literal light magic, but like divine magic. You know how prana, it can cast two ways, either with divine magic, with positive feelings, or negatively with occult magic. It's that same premise. It is the divine essence of the world in a sense. So, theorists then say that if there is a divine aspect to the world, then there must be an occult aspect to the world, hence the Umbra. But as occult magic is inherently destructive, it means that nothing that goes in will come out. So there's no way to confirm if it exists.
Interesting.
Well,
Why
then
did
how
they
does
name
that
our
work for
squad
like
after this?
Ventus and Ignis and Aqua and...
I'm not sure. It was Miss Rosewood's idea.
Oh, never mind.
Interesting.
Okay, then why is it
So would that-
purple if it's supposed to be black?
That's a totally different
Easier
subject.
identifying? Well, the
Now, this
uniforms are
is the
black.
subject
They
that we
just blend
started
in.
on. I want to know why this dormitory is black.
I just want to know about
From
the
my
Like,
understanding,
if we made your team colors black, it would just blend in with the uniform.
Well,
So,
I guess
if
we
I
gotta
may
make the dorm purple.
ask, the teams originally,
I
I
suppose.
believe
Abraham,
the
she's
members
not
were
gonna
assigned
shut
to the
up
teams,
about
correct?
this
Oi.
until I fix
Fair
it.
enough. Apologies, sorry, you were saying something.
No, I was saying, members were assigned to the teams originally, correct, when they first came to this academy. It's only more recently the teams have started recruiting,
Yes,
as it were.
That is correct.
Were members assigned to these teams because of any sort of proficiency, or perhaps they'd classify under, I don't know, Umbra being the occult and Lumen being divine?
Now that, my friend, is a secret.
I see.
So what you're saying is you're leading on.
I suppose could always ask.
You have more information than we think, then.
Naturally, I used to be chancellor.
Gotcha. Just wondering. Curious.
I understand. I apologize. Not satisfying your curiosity, but there are some things that I cannot disclose.
Of course. I'm sure if, the fact that those who are on Team Umbra are not going to be transformed into any kind of occult beasts or anything, that there's always that possibility. I'm joking, of course. I don't think the Academy would do such a thing. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Of course not.
No greater plans or anything at all, right?
But isn't there like 2 people already on Umbra that can use occult magic?
No comment.
I don't use prana.
Very well.
You don't? Okay, one. I don't know what you do. I'm pretty sure you use divine, right?
I don't know. I just grow vines out of the board sometimes.
Do you create stuff or do you destroy stuff?
If it's creating, then I imagine divine. I mean, vines and the butterflies, probably divine.
Exactly. Alright, then one person knows a cult.
Yes, it is not exactly.
I use mana. That's a whole thing that's different. I use mana.
Mana?
Yeah.
Not prana?
No.
Oh, sorry. You may explain if you want.
Well, from how I was taught, basically, mana is the world's lifeline, essentially. It's everywhere, essentially. And basically, how I learned it is I can basically... how it was described to me when I was learning how to use it, it was more so like borrowed energy. Basically, it's a connection from around you. And using the mana, I can basically manifest elements. The one I know right now is fire, so that's how it was taught for me, but I'm sure there are many different ways mana is used.
Yes.
I suppose that would fall under external, correct?
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
To clarify though, while you are borrowing mana from the world around you, you still store it in your body. The mana you use to cast your magic is still within yourself.
Yeah.
So, but it recharges by through the world around you.
Yeah, and the thing about mana is that if you run out, you just pass out. That's really it.
Yes. Compared to prana, which has more dire kind of... exactly.
To put it bluntly, yes.
It's possible to learn to use both, correct? If you're capable of doing internal, that is.
Everybody has prana. It's just some people are born with the proficiency to use it. I know my mother could use prana, so could my father, but I've never learned.
Indeed.
Interesting.
My mother was also quite good at it.
Just bolt
speaking of, I'm gonna go get that honey because it's actual Favarian honey. I'll be right back.
Oh, you actually got that honey.
I did get it.
That was actually quite impressive. I didn't think they would be able to ship that.
To this. Listen. Hey, Ram, come here. Listen to this.
Oh, all right.
Holy shit.
Yes.
They're afraid of bees, but they like honey.
Ah, I see. I can't say I
The
believe them, to
irony.
be honest.
The irony of that, though.
Yes, that... Just a little bit. I mean, I'm sure she's not the only one. I know many people who have the same sentiment.
I mean, yeah, I'm not too fond of spiders myself, but...
You afraid of spiders?
Have you...
Yeah. Creepy crawly buggers, and I don't like them.
Net is daddy long leggers.
Holy shit, you actually got it.
Indeed.
You did it.
Are you going to share
impressive.
or no?
Yeah. So,
Now, why would I share?
Knew it.
That is fair. That is fair.
Showing it to us for a
Okay,
reason.
except for you.
What?
Lucky Avi, I suppose.
He's not even on our fucking squad. What?
Why are you complaining? Fine, I'll be merciful and give you some.
Sometimes.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
See, Tiana's
She's even more of a puppy than you are.
Oh, what? Okay, no. No. I just like honey, alright?
Well,
I
why did you
mean,
call that then?
it's Favarian stuff.
There's a honey pot.
Well, yeah.
Is this a usual occurrence within Team Umbra?
What? A good couple of months since I've had something from Vera. Other than the
I see.
like
Something from a children's book.
Interesting
I'm
time.
about to say something really bad.
Indeed.
Never mind, I'm gonna go put this back.
Wait, but you said I can have some.
We're not having anything with it.
When she touches your thigh,
After
you
the
get
game, then I'll give you some.
Hey, what are you doing? Are you using ice magic on me? I said no offensive magic allowed.
It's not.
Anyways, you guys learned anything recently?
Hmm?
You know?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
What'd you learn?
I learned how to physically manifest my prana actually now.
Really?
Yeah. I finally gave it shape.
Can we see? I mean, I imagine you're gonna use it in the event.
No,
They're not
because I only have
exhausted at the moment.
I only have a limited amount of time to use it. If drawing it out uses up mana, I mean prana, then yeah, just turn them off and on will drain me. Plus, I kind of want to surprise my enemies with it.
Scratch me.
Alright, fair point.
I can't claim to have any magical gain in prowess, but I've been reinforcing some of my sword techniques from practicing sparring the other morning before my great calamity, they say.
Do you remember
So-
anything that happened, by the way, when you were kind of...
There's two things.
When
Exactly that.
go like this.
The
You go drink
plan,
some, didn't he?
And it
right?
makes you laugh.
I did what?
He sniffed.
That's what takes
You go drank some, didn't he?
No. Wait, what?
Are you ticklish?
No, Yiko didn't. Yiko was fine.
a little.
Look, all I remember is aloe vera and something about chairs. I'm not sure if they had backs or if they didn't. But for some reason, I remember waking up, well, my head kind of pounding, I must admit, and feeling oddly comfortable that the chair I was sleeping on did in fact have a back. Oh, I may have spent the night in Terra's dorm, so they had the
so that's where you-
unpleasant
that's where you
experience of
were.
looking after me. Indeed. I can't quite remember how I got there, to be honest. I do remember talking to a certain someone, though. About Aloe, I think?
Yes, you kept
Oh,
bringing
and
it up.
Professor Mordred, too. I
Yeah,
don't know
Professor
why.
Mordred was around. Oh, so you overheard it when Dr. Falcor was talking about it during his lesson, and I think that just what caught your attention in your drunken state.
And then he
Well,
brought it up
perhaps it's a
over
sign
and
I should
over
keep
and
some
over
aloe on
again.
hand. I don't think I'll be repeating that mistake.
How did you even do it in the first place?
How do you get
Well,
drunk?
It was
Well, I
an
can actually
interesting
explain that to you.
mistake.
So it turns
I
out
wanna hear
that
from the horse's
one of the
mouth.
water bottles. Well, I'm not sure if he remembers because he was all drunk when we explained what happened.
No, what I'm wondering is that how did he get it? How did he consume it?
Well, he uncorked it and he drank it.
Wouldn't he know it's alcohol by then?
We gotta figure that out.
But I don't know. All we know is one of the bottles, which was in the crate with the waters, were replaced with an actual alcohol bottle.
There's something you're not telling us, Tal. I can feel it.
Right. There's confidence to own up to your mistakes. So, I sat there. I looked at the bottle and I thought, right, that's just some water. Let's go ahead and dress. And as I took off the lid, well, as you said, raft? Was the word raft?
Waft.
The hand gesture. Waft. That I remember that now. Right. Waft. So the smell came towards me, and I thought I just smelled the greatest wine. You see, back in Solaris, there was the occasional time where a bottle would happen to be around, and it may have found its way into my hands. And of course, the smell was so similar, I thought it just being stronger meant, well, it would taste just as good, if not better. And I had made that mistake alongside someone else, but I think they may have not quite taken the
I don't know, he was
drag
pretty
I
bad, dude.
did. Really?
He
I haven't
he
heard.
asked me about sniffing some sort of feather that was lying around that probably belonged to a phoenix of some kind.
You were inebriated at the time,
Well,
so.
it's good to know I went alone.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, Detective Avi, 1. Telkirth, 0.
Of course. Was that the real story, Detective Avi? Was it merely one I fabricated?
Well, to see how you kind of gave in, I think I can be confident.
Good.
So,
Yeah,
Abraham, Gashush. This doesn't leave us.
Well, I'll be totally honest. I think some of the other teachers already know.
Oh, yeah,
So.
true.
They won't hear it
I've
from
heard
me,
some
but
short tales.
they might hear it from each other.
What were you saying, Yana?
Well, I was about to say we already sort of figured. The Chancellor already knows.
Huh?
Well,
What did
I mean,
miss?
in figure out how. They knew he did, but they didn't figure out how, is what I was trying to get at.
He drank it, that's all that really matters. He drank it, and now he's gonna learn from his mistake.
But the way he made it seem like it was an accident, you don't just accidentally eat something.
Well, obviously not.
Have you ever accidentally ate something, Avi? I don't know, like a new Zavirka companion? It was perhaps... Was it a Zavirka? No, sorry, the small feline that you were chasing that one time.
Okay, listen. I'm not
I'm sorry,
chasing it
what?
as... I'm the little... Well, it's not a Zavirka. Bellicosa described it as, Maberry? Something like that?
But I believe I've seen them around, but
Wait,
only over
you were chasing them around?
Listen, I can't explain it. I just have the strongest urge to just chase around, not to eat it, just chase it. I don't know why.
That thing is helping with the meals. You realize that, right?
And also one that I work along with. So if you more or less want that cookout we were talking about to actually come to fruition, I'm gonna need Kisi to survive.
I'm not trying to hurt her. I just really want to chase her around because it's fun.
do you think she finds it fun, Abby?
Gonna traumatize the poor thing.
He's really a dog.
I understand, but please try to refrain from doing so. I'm sure Kisi's already had plenty of...
See, I'm conflicted now. Because Bellicosa was complaining how I'm not so primal, but then you guys say it's kind of bad to give in to my primal instincts, so I'm a little...
There's a time and a place, Avi.
Yes.
Well, there wasn't anything going on. I thought Kisi was just walking around. So I was like, oh, free time. And then my mind just kind of went blank. So what, do I have to schedule these chasings with her? Hey, I'll meet you 2 p.m. in front of the main building.
That'd be a little difficult.
Would you like someone to chase around, Abby?
Yeah, okay.
Yes, actually, that's probably good.
Sensory magic training going.
Oh,
what?
I haven't got it around to do something like that, but after this, I plan after this whole event that I'm gonna practice a little. But yeah, there's such a thing called sensory magic. I looked up.
Oh, yes.
I'm here to take over.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
You couldn't use the door?
Oh, is he okay? Did he just fall?
He refuses doors. Come on.
Are we being called?
I'm sure he'll be fine.
The doors are unlocked, Professor.
Okay.
Come in.
We're here. You're allowed in. You don't need to knock.
Please tell me before a short man kills me. Can you go out there instead? I don't want to get killed by a short man.
All right. Okay.
Have a good day.
All right. I'll leave them in your care. Oh.
Yes.
Well, I mean, he's kind of threw that out the window, quite literally.
You're stinky.
What's going on?
Go.
They've only begun and I'm already being bullied. All right. Have fun. Luck, everyone.
Bye,
Good luck.
Abraham.
I don't think we're the exception.
He's been bullied by fucking Bombadil.
I suppose everyone should enjoy their new window scratches.
Why did you climb the window? That's the second time you did that, Professor.
No, he's done it at Terra. He did that at Terra.
No, of course. You know, I did mention that demons do mark their terrain, although I don't think he described it as scratching windows.
No, it is not.
Mocking the terrain.
I'm gonna start
You
climbing.
monkey. You stinky monkey.
That
No.
makes sense now.
I'm gonna start
Stinky
climbing.
monkey. No. No.
No wonder Mordred.
I'm sorry, Steve.
Holy shit, the teachers are on something, I swear.
No.
I like it.
Careful of what you're saying.
I'm just a little flabbergasted right now.
It's just Mordred being Mordred.
I'm very
First you
delirious.
fucking kill a spirit bird and now you're fucking harassing a building.
Take a seat, Tal, seriously.
No, if I sit down, I'm probably gonna fall asleep.
How much more time is
At least the headache isn't. At least the headache scale isn't going from 1 to 15.
Right now it's an 11 for me, but it can get to 5.
It's going. It's. I got an 18 for me right now. That's how bad the headache is.
That's not bad. Perhaps it's the viewing
Yeah.
angle we've got. Maybe it's weaker over here.
Yeah. Is it?
Oh.
That's got the
Slightly better.
This is a sweet spot
Really?
over here, I guess.
It is.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not doing it for me.
Are you having a
Maybe I'm just inadequate.
It's not.
Maybe it's just the person, you know.
Well, that's quite insulting. I'm sure Rev is fine. Maybe he just needs a different
I
angle.
didn't mean for that to be insulting. I didn't mean for that to be insulting.
How dare you, Kyle? So,
You've no room to talk.
what are you talking about?
Why?
I haven't said
I thought we
anything
were
rude at all.
friends.
Oh, that's some
Exactly.
BS.
How dare you hurt his feelings? Such
It's
a
okay,
mean
Abby. I'll make sure I'm an 11 with you. Don't worry. We'll suffer together.
I've been
Kai,
meaning to find time,
I thought
but
we were friends.
so much work for this project. I apologize.
You
Yeah,
too.
we should try and do that.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Of course, of course.
Uh,
It's the least I can do after the gratitude you paid me the other day. Hello. Yes.
Actually, do you actually want some? I can probably find the doctor again.
I would actually kind of like to taste some.
Is it edible?
Maybe
It is.
somebody
It's good for you.
wants to know.
You look done.
Mordred, I'll leave them with you. I'm gonna go check on the other professors.
Listen,
sometimes I'm
Tiana,
like-
if it makes you feel any
you
better,
know,
I'll eat it with a knife and a fork.
For burns, it's also good for another thing. But apparently you two don't know what that is, so I'm a no.
1 minute left, so
Tiana,
I guess we have
if
to
it'll
wait
make you
again.
feel any better, I'll eat the aloe with a knife and a fork.
How about you eat a proper
What's
meal
that?
with one and then you can try?
Roger Dodger.
Abby, you wanted
I'm
aloe,
sure it'll
correct?
come up at some point.
Yes.
If you win, I'll bring you some.
Woo!
Is that time for the first team?
That is time. Wait here, I'll inform you when it's time.
Gotcha.
Right.
Very well.
Everyone ready?
Nope.
Just about, yeah.
Make sure you have your stretches.
So we should be heading.
Nah, we gotta wait. They haven't said us yet. I'm sure
Also,
they'll go
Eleanor.
get us when it's time.
Eleanor?
E?
I noticed your injuries have cleared up.
All the picture frames are
So, I think around the first time I met you, they were pretty bad.
Yeah, I've been sleeping on the floor, so it's helping.
Do you still feel like 11?
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
that stuff hasn't been
Flu isn't
happening
that
lately,
bad.
which is good.
Yes.
Well, they've been sleeping mainly on the carpet, not the wood.
Who has been?
Oh, Nora.
Why?
Reasons.
Well, it's that her skin looks healthy now, at least. Not all bad and bruised.
Are you alright, Tal?
Biting energy.
Ah, he's
Well,
resting.
hell, you are. I don't think you should be doing this.
Not like we have much of a choice, though.
It's just a
You think-
competition. He looks like he's gonna collapse.
I'm not giving up.
Exactly.
I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy.
Are you okay?
Yes. And I'm the good boy.
Couple of professors, mainly Abraham, kind of said something.
It's just starting. It's just
Earlier.
starting headaches. We all gotta fight through it.
I don't think it's just
It's,
stubborn headache.
Bad window.
Yeah.
Do not break it.
Don't break the window, please. This is our dorm.
Never mentioned breaking a window?
You called
You
it a bad window.
what you're going to do with the window. That's what I'm saying. Don't break it.
I mean, I think he's saying all those scratch marks.
I didn't realize how high these actually are.
Yes, I had. If I would try and jump, but I don't think I can stay jumping.
We essentially have to walk up the steps of a coliseum to even get into it, so, I mean, it makes sense.
You know, Professor, you mentioned before about demonkind marking their territory. Scratches on windows and walls wouldn't be a way you did it too, would they?
Well, if there was a proper signal, it would be more precise and uniform. There would be things like intentional, such as crosses, X's, a face,
A face? What?
A frown? You
Doing a little sad smiley face on your fucking window.
Yes.
Well, you know what to look out for. If you see a sad face on the window, Professor Mordred's coming for you.
I think you would
I see.
know by hearing my voice. I'll be probably screaming your name.
That too, yes.
I feel like 15.
You're
I'm still at 11.
Do you need a glass of water?
I'm at a 17.
I've already
I went down 120.
I've already drank like 6, so
Oh, you're getting
any
better
more
than
and I'll
me.
more or less be a teetering water balloon.
Coming. No, just finishing up.
Well,
If you look down,
that seems to be a spot you're okay with. Maybe I'll shall look for mine.
makes me feel like 20.
Is someone in the restroom?
No, actually.
Okay.
Takaras. Actually,
Yes,
did you know
Professor.
that Professor Bellicosa is being paid?
What?
She's being. You're not being paid? Isn't what you're implying?
No.
So.
No, both of the teachers aren't.
Except for her,
Oh.
she's getting paid.
Yes, the doctor has been informed that his research and his experiments will be paid for. That's not being paid. The good Professor Days has not been mentioned of any currency.
Sometimes when I move really quick.
The Professor, the Brandy Buck Bombadil has been not informed of this either. And I thought I was doing this for the goodness of demons.
So, you're not getting anything at all, are you? It's just yourself and your impressions.
Yes.
Well, you know what? In my opinion, sir, scratch whatever windows you like. That's your payment.
Not our windows.
Apart from Umbra's windows, and Ventus's windows too, of course.
I mean, it's attached with the
I'll
belt.
try my
Leave
best.
it there if you don't use it.
Oh, actually, I have a class idea. I would want to see everyone's input on this. A treasure hunt.
You don't have to throw it away.
Like
Will
actual
there be actual
treasure?
treasure?
I will try and beg the High Chancellor for something.
Just ask for your payment. I'm sure she'll be happy to provide.
God
I
damn.
don't know about that.
Oh yeah.
Insane.
Oh, no,
Ain't got fucking money for shit. We can't even
No,
afford to
like,
pay the
no,
teachers.
you
Only one
could
teacher.
Try asking for like, hey, maybe we could do like a treasure hunt, you know, archaeology. No, disguise it as archaeology.
I shall.
Okay, good.
Oh, and also, the clues that I will be providing will be encrypted.
Yes.
Not very nice.
What do you think? Good idea? Bad idea?
Encrypted, as in put into a tomb?
Encrypted
That
as
is
in
not what
put
that
into-
means.
Oh.
Well, being,
Was that another word? I thought crypt was like a burial place. That's what I remembered.
Yeah, I just heard something.
Well, a crypt is a burial place, but the word encrypted is not associated with the word crypt. Even though it's spelled the same way, with the same letters.
What does it mean?
It's to put into code. Into code.
It's the embedding of another meaning inside of more or less the words that you actually see. It's a crypt in that sense. You have to more or less find what is buried underneath the actual script.
Oh, okay.
So that's what they were doing in Solaris. I thought they were burying people. Okay.
So, yes, bad, good idea.
Nonetheless, I'd find it interesting. My family more or less used to raid the more or less some dungeons and things, so it might be interesting.
What do you think of a treasure hunt?
Indeed.
Did it? It's concerning.
That sounds fun.
Sometimes you gotta walk in circles, you know.
Yana?
You looking at them?
Why? Because if you don't, it makes it harder to
be
believe.
I see a couple people there. I can't tell who though. The windows are a little
feel like you get tangled.
tinted. Oh my gosh, Callum.
Oh no!
Are you good? Are you good, dude?
My special stretches. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
That was the strangest way to fall off a windowsill that I think I've ever seen.
Indeed.
They broke his spine! Oh no, do it again!
I'll be back. I think that would be fun.
Of course.
As long as it
Well, I
doesn't
believe the
cost me a
world
lot of
is...
Oh yeah, no. This world is
It is indeed. Perhaps the barrier is growing too strong.
Things are becoming worse.
I'm
going to stay on some
everyone
books.
is not moving for me.
Oh no.
Everything is stuck.
I think that's how bad my headache is right now.
I'm gonna be in the
You're at a
corner.
2 right now?
Oh no.
God, I'm at a
You're at a
11.
2. Oh
Like a 2.
god.
Oh,
How are you feeling, Eleanor?
Did you know something called a
I'm fine. I'm feeling 11. 11 out of 10.
Oh god.
Yep.
Oh, it just keeps going up.
I'm at least a 17. I ain't doing much better than you guys.
Did someone accidentally like smack the shield generator and it just let off like a magical pulse?
Maybe, I don't know.
Over 10,000. I don't know.
Are you serious?
No.
10,000. Oh my gosh, she hit a record.
I think I'll go over. Oh god, and see out to the nature and see if I feel better.
Her ping just skyrocketed at 10,000.
I'll have a look at the nature outside and see how I feel. Oh, God, the fucking lag. Taylor, what did you do for this event? God, 14 is the highest I've been up to since we left the main lobby. My fucking god. Taylor, what you done? Girl. Oh god. Oh. What the fucking wall?
Out of this low.
Just gonna sit back down again.
Dorm. Your dorm is fine. I just
Oh
feel
god.
like
I'll sit back
If
down
there's a
because I'm
simple
getting
walk,
so
it might
fucking
be
dizzy from
better.
this.
Why? Kai, you got rid of all of the picture frames, and we're all suffering because of it.
I didn't get rid of the picture frames. There weren't any picture frames.
We need more picture frames.
Wait, hold on. We had picture frames?
No, we didn't.
maybe they've got some in the warehouse.
Oh, I know there are some in the warehouse. Oh, give me 1 second.
No, I'm still
Alright, last stretches, everyone. This is it.
Of course. One moment.
God, I swear to God, if
check
I don't
something.
throw up from pure anxiety, I'll throw up from this fucking
on the verge of barfing.
Vrchat sickness. I don't fucking know.
Would you like some aloe as well? Cross told me it solves problems.
Oh,
I don't know
shit.
specifically if these problems will
God,
be solved if I have aloe, but I do enjoy it, so I will have some.
Like a dog. What do you mean?
How you guys doing?
I'm trying to get untangled.
I see.
Yes, the carpet.
So you're doing a little dance, so.
Oh, fuck.
It's sometimes it's difficult to understand which direction I have to turn. You know.
I had an entire dream within my haze state that you were walking strangely over and towards me and then away and through walls.
Oh, your body twisted for a second, dude.
Oh, God.
It was strange.
A strange dream.
Oh, my.
You were swimming through the air and...
Where did
I was swimming through the air?
Tiana just go?
Yes.
Tuckeras
Literally swimming through open air.
Avi went to go
Yuki
do
was
something.
there, and then Yuki and I saw you perish, and you just laid on the
Uni
ground for a
fucking.
long
I
time.
think Uni fucking died.
What?
He's talking about a really strange dream he had.
God.
These poor people.
This effing headache.
Getting sick.
Wait, I don't see them, Kai.
Tuckeras ain't in there?
Like, what is that?
Sometimes I get all twisted. I don't get it.
Yeah, he should be in there.
Oh, oh, there he was.
What is happening?
Are you good? Are you good?
Well,
I think I'm okay. Yes.
God, I'm gonna fucking throw up.
Avi, Tiana, of course, went to go, do their thing. I think Avi went to do the same thing. They'll be back. Something tells me they'll be back in a few minutes.
Well, if it's any better for them
I received
after that, I'll
received
have
an
to do the
interesting
same.
message.
You received a message.
What is the message?
Oh, oh.
Speak of the devil.
Whew. Sorry. I had to take care of something.
I didn't receive any messages, Kai.
How are you?
It's a mental thing.
I'm good.
It's a skill.
Feeling better?
Read people's minds.
Huh?
Feeling better?
A little bit. I think it's
Enough to
doable now.
matter.
I could have done with an 11.
Yep, still don't.
Got
A bit of an. No, wait, no.
I went lower.
No, I'm just stuck at 11 right here. Only when I'm in the other. Oh, wait, no, that's what. Oh, wait, never mind. It was 11.
What's wrong?
I had a 12 for a second.
Hopefully Tiana gets here in time.
It's just,
Oh, Lord Taylor. My sweet, sweet baby. What you done?
Tiana went to go do something.
Oh. There we go.
Okay, she did love chat. Oh, man.
Hey, Lenore, you've been awfully quiet as of lately. Is there a reason for that?
A little bit.
No, just nerves and the very hard headache.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah.
I imagine so.
I mean, I feel a little bit better when I look out at the nature on the other side of the house, but it's not much better.
Very strange. And then swimming
it was
and then
perhaps
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Hopefully tomorrow or the next day it'll be any better.
I hope so.
Mind if I sit next to you though?
No, you can sit. It's not as bad when you sit down.
Okay.
All ready except for Tiana. She has gone to clear a cache of some sort.
Cache, huh? That sounds like a name I kind of know.
A lot of time. Is this
Cache?
Is this everybody?
Yeah.
Sound like a shirt. A scarf?
I mean a name.
Oh. Does this sound like clothing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of like.
That sounds like something I would name something, you know?
We're also missing Nico.
Well, I remember one of the salesmen at my village, he mentioned something called Kashmir.
Kashmir?
Yeah, never figured out what it was. But he was very proud of it.
Okay.
You do not need to bring your
Hmm.
flag, you are attacking.
It's like a lucky charm.
Oh, okay.
Eleonora, let's go.
Oh god! Ugh!
Our time to shine.
Fuck.
Come, let's go. Move it.
Moving.
Time.
Double timing.
Double timing hurts.
Yeah.
Oh god, my everything is hurting. Ugh. Oh god. Ugh.
The cool air, actually.
Oh god, how does it look? Still fucking 11! Taylor!
I feel the same.
Oh god, I'm actually really not feeling good.
We're going to enchant your weapons with numbing potions so that they won't hurt anyone when you start swinging them at them. There we go. Please step up, first person. Alright, now we'll start with you, with the long sword. There you go. A little bit. Very long. Quite longer than me. There you go. It shouldn't be quick though. Yeah, perfect. Next.
Longer than you.
Oh, shut up with the sass today, Professor. Alright.
Should we not help?
She just feels superior because she's getting paid.
Some very nice hatchets you have there. There you go.
We can, but I'm.
Yes, you can help me. Let's make this fast.
Doing well enough.
Yes, same thing.
Oh,
Same
thank
thing.
you.
Weapons.
There you
Dull.
go. Well.
Come over by me.
There you go. This is also a gun. Get the substitute
just
rubber
like the
bullet
stall.
from the Chancellor.
Even though I
There you
have
go.
weapons. Do you mind if
Yes.
I
That's good. Good.
bring
That's good to
some
go
with
now.
me?
Please, continue on. Oh, that's quite a nice sword you have there. Let's put the numbing potion on them. Don't get him in your hand. It's gonna be bad if things get in your hands. Perfect.
Alright, who else?
There you go.
have an
Next
idea in
student.
mind.
Next student.
Oh. Here.
Alright.
Of course. I can help
With
you.
a nice looking sphere over here. Very well intricate.
Ah, this is a very
Maybe I
exquisite
should
weapon.
take a
Very
shit if I can
nice.
fucking get over there.
Of course,
Alright, this
yes.
perfect.
Thank you.
Cool. Next person. Next person. Anyone else see
No
something?
problem. There you are.
Now this is a spear. Alright.
Should I take one as well?
Here. That's quite a big spear you have.
If you wanna.
Alright, that should be perfect.
Why not?
I don't really know how to use
Eh.
weapons.
Hold on.
My
Should be
mom.
able to whack people in the head now without hurting them. There you go.
Ah, excellent.
If you're gonna use two hands with it, why don't you grab one of those bigger ones?
Yeah, that would just slow me.
I guess.
Think you can handle one of those?
Want the big and the
Only one way to find out.
Having a bit of an issue. My headache was getting worse when I went to
Any good?
one of these.
It's a big.
Okay, small shield it is then.
Okay.
Small shield it is.
Secretly, your hands will become numb, Abraham. Unfortunate.
Oh fuck my
Don't take
head.
this too seriously. It's kind of cute that you can't hold something that big.
I mean, it's
Some over
heavy.
You're choosing me first.
Don't worry, it acts as an anesthetic.
Get your weapons quickly.
Feel a little bit of numbness.
Move over.
Shouldn't be.
Right.
I cannot come.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
Your intel
What? I was being bullied all day yesterday.
is the area
I
around
wanna
the
get a
grove and
little
the
payback.
observatory.
To make people go unconscious.
Gotcha.
It's more of a surgery.
You will be given until the bell
God damn
rings
you! You're just taking the
to
big.
discuss amongst yourselves.
You're having quite the day today.
After once the bell rings, you have 25 minutes.
To what?
Right.
Avi, Callum.
Invisibility potion.
So,
Yeah.
the area for you guys to scout is around the Grove Observatory. Yeah, that area. We'll stick
But
to the main
then
plan,
that-
though.
But that means the campus most likely isn't where they placed it.
Yes.
We should pick somewhere to gather near that area, so that they don't have too far to return to us.
Be good advice.
Main building then? Because if we're going through the grove, we could go through a straight shot to the building.
Yeah, we could maybe gather around the fountain near the main building.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, it was probably Albie.
Try your best to not get caught, you two.
You talking
We'll stick
about
to the
me?
original.
Good luck.
Javi.
Yeah.
All right, we'll stick to the main plan. Javi, you take the forest. Callum, you go around by the beach.
Yeah. And if you spot any trouble, just double back the way you came.
Okay.
We will by the main
Always have,
building, fountain area. So
always have an eye behind you. They're definitely going to try and more or less get the jump on you. It's too tantalizing for them not to try and have anyone jump on the chance to get behind you.
That's what this is for.
all right.
Ooh, katana and shield style. I like it. Hey! Don't start dissing me!
Yeah. Would you like me to go check on him?
Yes, please.
Oh. Don't. I want it. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
I think he may have been waiting for you to tell him through the...
Non-lethal, right? It's just easier to do with these.
Better get the boats.
How many you got?
Good question.
Hopefully enough.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, probably just enough.
I imagine you were getting given a uniform now.
Welcome to my world.
All right,
that's
There's
it.
a signal.
Avi,
go.
Callum, get going.
Yeah.
We'll rendezvous at the main fountain. Rest of you guys on me.
So, I was having a headache, so I have no idea what we're currently doing.
Okay.
Going to
Those
the
two are
main
scouting
building
ahead.
fountain.
We're going to rendezvous. Those two are scouting ahead. We're going to rendezvous at the main building.
It is
And my
believed
headache
that
gets
the
worse.
oh my god, the location for the flag is somewhere between Grove and Observatory, around that area.
Alright.
Keep an eye out for any forward scouts.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Hopefully I'll be able
Every
to see
once in a
them.
while,
It
watch your
feels
back.
like they might teleport in front of us at this rate.
They probably will.
Alright, I've got everything loaded up at least.
Nice. Be at the ready. Come on, Tiana.
A little hard to keep up when I literally can't see in front of me.
I think she's feeling so headachy that it's like she's walking through like wading through water.
Understandable. Just keep an eye. Just make sure we stay together. All right.
Yeah, I'm keeping my head on a swivel, making sure we're all here.
How long do we intend to give our two scouts, in case they don't return, that is?
Let's give them 10 minutes.
Alright. So a quick, decisive attack it is.
We want to make the most of our time. We only have 25 minutes, and while that may seem like a lot, time flies rather quickly around here.
Of course.
We're right. Rendezvous point. Tiana, you're right. Go on. The fountain right there.
Let's see. It took us probably about 2 minutes to walk over here, so let's give them,
Right.
10 minutes.
We're
If we
here
don't hear
first.
from them, then we'll need to start to worry.
We all made it here at least.
Yeah.
Everyone, let's take cover.
Keep
We
your
don't
eyes
want to be
peeled,
sitting around
though.
in the open, or else they'll just
That
take
sounds
their
good.
defenses and then more or less just make them all here.
Mm-hmm.
Can I?
Yeah, what's up?
When we know, there's Avi.
We found Avi!
Oh, both of them are coming.
Both of them. Sweet. Alright, what's the scoop? Actually,
me and
let's wait
Kayla
for the
have-
others.
Yeah.
Come on, Eleanor. Alright, what's the scoop?
I checked the graveyard. Nothing at all. Not even that spot we would put it.
That's
Nothing.
good to know.
So, Galen?
I checked each. Didn't see any.
Saw the
You didn't see
observatory.
any. I think I have a feeling I know where they're at. Tiana, you remember the path we took to get up there that one time? I think they're around that area.
Do you mean near the observatory? Like near the cave?
I'm sorry, say that again.
You mean near the observatory or near the cave? It's probably...
Yes. A little on that open area, you know, by the waterfall. They obviously wouldn't have put it behind the waterfall, but maybe around that general area.
Maybe in that blind spot.
Oh, gee, great. There's a huge
Should we all
uphill
move?
battle.
Should we move as a group in that direction, or send scouts?
We have no other choice than to move as a group. They'll see us coming regardless. Sorry about that.
Alright,
Sorry.
how about this?
Yep.
Callum and Avi, you guys go up ahead and we'll be following a little bit behind you. Remember that?
Ah,
You remember the hand?
distraction.
Do you guys remember the hand signals?
Peeking. Yeah. Everything. So?
Put your fist up in the air and we'll see if you find anything. That's hold, all right?
Yep. Okay. Fist up in the air for found. Okay. Remember to also watch Eleanor and Tiana. They are sports after all.
Yep.
Right.
Let's move.
Gotcha.
All right, you two lead the way. Stay behind them, but stay a little bit of distance.
Of course.
Yeah.
Did you remember to hit level 0 when you came back?
Yeah.
Good.
I just have a really bad headache.
I could see that.
Oh yeah.
Anything.
Nothing up there.
And
Right.
I'm gonna take a peek through the caves. Avi. Do you want us to come that way?
Yeah,
Did you
there's
see
nothing in that blind spot over there. There's not. We should.
All right.
I believe we should advance forward. If
All
we
right.
get caught, you guys won't be able to. You guys won't be able to act.
Guys, to the caves.
All right. After you.
Avi came back. He said he wants to go through the caves. He said he didn't see anything through the blind spot.
Oh, okay.
On the other side of this rock. I just want to check there real quick.
If they're not around here, then that means they're up there. Yada.
The observatory is the only place to look.
Yeah, we gotta check the observatory.
I have a feeling they're up there.
Contact.
Contact!
They're here.
Yeah, just as I thought. They're up there. Shows a prime spot. Protect the supports!
That's not what you.
I think they got one hit on me.
Alright.
Up on the observatory.
Back uptown.
Watch it. He has a gun. Watch it.
He has a fucking gun? Wait, no. Can it? What? What the fuck am I talking about?
Watch it. Ulysses has a gun.
Spears.
And focus on defending, not attacking.
Ooh.
Caleb?
Without a
I
moment.
think we can both together.
Form a line.
Watch your head.
As you say.
I'm gonna get. We're up close and personal right now.
Yeah.
He's up on that.
Interesting.
Yes, it's a gun. The right flank's weaker.
Flash. Isn't it? Yes, well, I think
Oh, okay. It is. Sound like a mother flickering cannon.
you push hard right.
You're just going to stand still.
Watch our left flank.
Yes.
Sweet.
Flash.
Shove.
On your Flash. left, Byron.
Should we just push through?
Gil, overhead attack.
No, I've got a better idea.
Yeah?
Over Gil.
You want to share it?
Not openly.
Charge. Flash. Push. Push.
We got more around the corner. I see shields.
I took another hit.
Wait.
Careful.
Left flank. Back in like she's far back.
Flash.
Nice.
Guys, me and you?
I'm getting pushed back. I gotta move back.
Push.
There. Flash. Maybe.
Bulk, you go for the attack.
Back. Behind you, Mike. Back.
Oh,
Yeah, you're done.
that's me down.
How are you, Tao?
Wait.
I'm out.
Guys, get back. Byron's singled out. Get him.
Up on the rocks!
Back off! So, how are you?
I'm down. Got me in the back.
Eleonora! Help Tell! Watch it!
Okay.
I'm gonna catch their blade with my spear.
Right. Bandage. Good.
Yep. You good. You good. Up again.
Falling back.
Help Tell! Watch it.
I'm up.
Alright, that's 2.
Get the body back.
Oh, thank you. Alright, I'm down.
Let's push. Shoot. I'm getting
Push.
Down. Oh, we can
Man,
push.
you've got to get your shields down at some point.
Push. Strike.
Push. I think I'm down again.
Got 2 strikes. Oh, you literally took me.
Shield.
I'm using my stick right now. Oh god. Go stick it.
I need to push them. Thank you.
Like this. Okay. Didn't expect you to use it. Okay, I'm gonna put it on there.
Oh god, all the fucking lagging and sounds were fucking me up. Die!
Slam.
Stop.
Hi, Tiana. How you doing?
I'm sorry. It has to come down to this.
Oh god. You're not sorry!
Cliff.
Yeah, stop.
Too far back, too
Go
far
back.
No.
Back. Not risking it.
No.
I'll let you guys deal with this.
Retreat back down that way. That's a safer way. Okay, if you're gonna retreat down there.
You want to help you down, teammate? You're gonna have to get past me.
Slash. Push. Slash. You got it.
I can be your shield.
How are you on
I'm not sure.
Stop.
Eleonora.
I'm out. If you can, fire enough.
Sorry.
No.
Shoot.
Guys, you can back up. You can back up and take the
sorry.
rest of this.
With you.
Okay, I don't have any bandages.
Stop. Damn.
It's fine.
Slash.
It's not your fault. Shoot. This isn't good.
Backstab.
Oh, God, kind of brown. Nice.
Shove. Shoot.
Severe, you can back up and hold a defensive line if you want.
Look.
Hello there.
Gil, too much. I'm out. I'm out.
Out of bandages?
Yes.
Luna still with them. No, Tiana. Why the fuck did I say her fucking game?
They're down to 2.
What are you going to do?
I know they're blocking the way. If Gianna has a chance, she can heal some of the others.
Is she alive or is she down?
I think she was up.
I think she's down.
You are the only 2 remaining.
Ah, fuck!
Yikes, man.
Shove.
Circle him. Circle. Circle. If we take him out, we can take care of this. We have the numbers advantage. Shoot.
Oh.
Stop. Need to get them.
We take him out, we have to.
Oh,
okay.
Stab.
Okay.
I'm down.
Okay.
Well, now would be a good time to have a weapon.
Gil. No. Hold it here. Let's hold the line here. It's a good choke point. You can't climb the rock, and we're here. So if he either moves up or gives up.
You did well. I'm proud of you.
We should probably go ahead one more time.
Oh, now is not the time. Now is not the time.
If we wait out the time, then we win. But if we take them down, we win faster. But
yeah, but I don't want to Tenebris with all the respect.
Think.
That's true. Eleanor's the only one left. We haven't got anything left, and they've only got a shield.
We don't know if he's going to see it.
You're right. We shouldn't assume. We don't have all the information. That's what Christopher did.
Assume she's going to win.
Any idea who their healers were? Nope. No. We're holding. Okay.
Oh, fuck. Ah, there's no fucking way. Yeah, no, I'm fucking stuck. I don't think I can get up there.
Can we take their weapons? When they're down, can we take their weapons?
No, there's no fucking way I can go over there. Fuck. No. I cannot save this. I give up. I don't know what to do.
You surrender?
I surrender.
Okay.
Well, fuck. That was not good.
I wish I was there now. I feel really bad.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Hey, we win one. Hey.
That's true.
Right, let's get going. Who's got the banner? Who's got the banner?
You guys did good.
Good job, Ozzy. Good game, Krista.
Look, don't feel bad, alright? It's just a game. The end of the day.
Let's go back.
Good game,
Yeah.
I guess.
Come on.
Yes, good.
It's all right. We gave it our best.
Where's Avi?
Could have taken the
I
teleporters.
was under the impression that they took the alternate pathway over and along the bush, following the beach, and then to that flowery path, maybe?
Tiana doesn't know how to slow the fuck down.
I share the sentiment that I would very much like the event to be done, but whilst we're here, we might as well try and, enjoy our time, work together.
Well, attacking didn't go as planned. Hopefully defense will be different.
Hopefully.
For defense, what is Yuki doing?
Yuki is going to be, with me, I believe, with my group, who's going to be closer to the flag.
More or less the central defense agency.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the other group
Stick with Kai.
mostly utilized
You didn't think so?
I should go here.
You all did quite well regardless. I am impressed by you all. However, you needed to keep an eye on your flanks. I noticed multiple times where you were tunnel visioned towards your front, while multiple people were sneaking to your behind.
Alright. Well,
You all may grab your flag and head back.
Sure, he can go invisible.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, what?
Take your flag and head back.
Okay, but like, what if
Alright,
he's not?
go back
I'll
to
take this one.
Terradorm.
Terradorm, not Ardorm.
We can't find him either way if he's
Now.
gone.
One of you go
don't
retrieve
know
your
what we
flag.
can do.
You will be defending next.
I got it.
Alright.
Then why don't you go check on him?
oh, that would have been...
If he's unconscious on the ground. I can't work on an invisible patient really well.
Don't look so sad. We got another chance, and we'll win this time.
Oh,
Yeah, I
There he
guess.
is, speak of the devil.
somebody
Come on.
Welcome back, handsome devil. No, more to concern.
Kinda.
Yeah, it's Mordred. He's
I
been
did get a little tidbit of information from them, though.
Oh. I'm always around good.
Hmm. Spears, shields, tactics, cunning, and big is what I was told. I don't know how that falls into play, but key.
has been messing with my
One of
Big
your best
spears.
defenses is getting so in the enemy's face that they can't tell what's happening around them.
They did that.
So actually,
Don't be harsh.
with the
What's
things
going on?
you all did quite well last time. You got quite a few people with your bullets when they were too focused on the combatants in front of them.
I definitely need to work on my aiming, though.
Regardless, it was an impressive tactic. Alright,
Thank you.
if you need a few moments to cool down, otherwise, we'd best be off. We do not have much time.
You guys good? All you guys good?
If I slow down now, I'm gonna pass out. So yeah, let's do this.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Can one of you guys grab a
Double
shield
time?
for me?
Of course.
Everyone,
You
make
want
sure
a
to get
large
your
one or
gear.
a small one?
If you need me to
The
carry
small
anything,
one.
I can.
All right.
Everyone good?
Yep.
All right.
Surprising how quickly the battle sways. When
I'll take a
fall
large one
and
for
it just
myself.
is like a domino effect. One side usually crumbles very quickly.
Right here?
Yeah. It's a little heavier than I thought uphill. It's alright,
Remember, gotta look for a spot for me.
Yep, will do.
And we
I'm
can
gonna look
find
at,
it.
there's a spot near the grave.
Should be behind the building. So I also did notice that there's a little hiding spot up on top of these rocks. No, that's not what I meant. I meant as in for one person. Okay.
Can you tell me where it is again?
Yes.
Oh, the spot?
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Careful of the water, don't let it take you away.
Yep, I got it.
Watch your step.
And they can't see it until they get down there.
Alright, you know what?
I'll get
One of you
down
guys
and
get
then
down there
hand
and
it down.
pull- Yeah.
Slide it down gently.
Careful.
Slide.
Oh. Ty, let me show you.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm good.
You're okay.
Yeah.
I was up on this.
Okay.
Down we go, I suppose. Might have to go all the way around.
A bit of a predicament, I think. Yeah, can we climb up this way?
We did a while ago, the first time.
Do we have a
We're having a bit of a
proctor?
logistics issue.
What's wrong? I could end up getting up there though. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it's very difficult to get. I don't know if you could get up to the rocks if you don't have.
Get up there anyway, but I can.
Yeah, you have to. In order to get out, you have to climb this.
Be good singled out. I think they knocked me out in an instant.
Yeah.
Where's our proctor?
I could be around, spread out.
I don't know.
Well, we have to figure out how to get the hell out of here.
Where the fuck did you guys go?
Well, the way you get out is you have to climb this. It's the only way.
That's when you push them in there.
We're by the. Okay, so
Well,
we're
it
by the
seems even
graveyard
you
and
can't
we're in
climb
like
it,
a little
so-
hole.
Yeah, there you guys
Oh,
are. Okay.
Really? You should be.
We've run into a small issue though.
If seems to be struggling.
Alright.
Bought from Avi.
I'm guessing the small issue is you can't get back out. Oh god.
Yeah.
I thought you could.
Yeah.
If you climb. If you
Oh,
climb this.
no.
Keep on.
No, you can't.
No?
Yeah, look.
Oh.
See? She
Okay,
made it.
okay, you kinda can. You kinda.
Yeah.
What athleticism
Yeah,
do you
good
have?
luck getting out of there with the pole, though.
0.
You're not gonna get it
Oh,
up.
there we go.
Okay.
My thought was more or less they would
You
have
just
to
keep
use
trying.
the stick
You'll
to realize
climb up
that
at some
to get
point.
the flag out.
There we go.
There you go.
There you go. Your shield. Your reward for the hard climb.
Ah, yes, thanks.
Come on, you almost got it.
Then more or less they're not going to be able to get it up, but if there's people out there that can hand it up with
There you
the
go.
logistics of it.
Yeah.
They'd really have to hand it up. There's no way they'd get it out otherwise.
I have. Can you get out? You're just stuck
Yeah,
there.
we can. It just takes a minute.
You're
The
good.
death trap of Rosewood.
Spam jump?
So I'm if you can't safely get out of there with athleticism 0, I'm probably gonna say this is probably gonna be a no-go. You could, I was
keep
under the
going and
assumption
swaying
from
back
y'all
and
that
forth,
this was
but-
you guys could get out of here with 0, but
There you
if
go.
can't, then
I did. It takes a
Yeah,
little
I'm
bit.
at 0.
That drop is
I'm at
gonna-
0.
that-
We could get a.
well, yeah, but that drop is gonna fuck up anybody who drops down there. At least their
Oh.
ankles,
Mhm.
but I'll give you guys a little extra time. You guys have any other secondary locations that you were looking at?
Behind
There
it.
was-
The one
that
over
was
there,
bent.
behind the building.
That was behind the graveyard. Behind
Right,
the
if you guys
building
wanna
of
try
the
out there.
graveyard.
Because, like, I couldn't even get out of
Yeah.
there probably with my 3. At least not easily, because having to climb up.
Yeah.
Because realistically, if someone's
Yeah.
RP climbing,
Mhm.
that's high enough of a place to. Yeah.
Does he have the... Okay.
Yeah, he's
Can
getting.
be.
All right. Well, shoot.
Sorry, I thought you could get out of here with 0, and that's why I approved it.
Yeah.
Mhm. We did the other time when we were testing, so we also thought it was going to be great, and then all of a sudden it grows a
I
little
got
bit
it. Okay.
or something.
Alright,
Yeah,
we
seems a
Taylor
little
position.
higher
slowed the
than it was
athleticism. Taylor slowed the athleticisms down a
fuck,
little
my
bit.
frame.
This isn't your guys'
Whoa.
fault. You
Wow.
want me to grab your weapons for you? There you go.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I got you.
All right. What was the other spot?
Well, let's see. So we're going to tuck it. We're going to do the tuck.
Headache.
It's called the T-Mumber tuck.
You want to put it there rather than like trying to bring it up? This place?
I'm fluxing. I'm kind of fluxing. Can someone put it there?
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to do this?
Well, yeah. Just kind of. Hold on.
What do you-
I think I know what he's trying to do.
Yeah. I'm trying to stuff it in between there.
Slide it in there.
Oh God.
Not into the rock.
Hold on. I just hit my printer.
The fuck? Do you need help?
I got it. I think I got it. I hit my printer.
We're using the alchemy
Where's
lesson. We're using
take your
Bombadil's
fucking
classroom.
shield?
We're using
Thank
Bombadil's
you.
classroom experience, hiding it,
Alright.
tucked in here.
This location. Okay.
Mhm.
There. Now it's visible.
Okay, cool.
As long as you
Red.
can see it from an angle, you're good.
Red.
All right. Perfect.
Okay.
Has to be fair.
Right, and pretend we're somewhere else entirely, surely.
Wait.
Yeah.
So we want to hide it there, not up here, because or like where we can defend that.
All right. No. I'll discuss that in character. Anyways.
All right.
Yes. Alright. If this is going to be your flag's location, I am not needed here anymore. Do anyone else have any questions about the event, or are you good?
I think we're good.
I'm fine.
Then good luck. You have until the bell rings.
Okay. So, Ty, I'm thinking maybe you could try perching yourself on one of those rocks, kind of staying hidden. but also ready to have the area of the flag in sight.
Where are you guys? Like, we need to decide like where we're actually going to mount our main defense, and that would be how I would decide where I want to set up.
We can mount our. Let's see. The scouts are more than
How about we
likely
do
going
the
to come
same
by
thing?
this way.
How about we do the same thing they did, where we hide behind rocks and we flank them once they spill in? I'm sure someone's gonna be searching around here.
Yeah, but we need to at least, you know, be able to see, find an area where we can see. So I think maybe we can have 2 people around or over there, a couple people around those rocks over there.
Yeah. I'll more or less place myself over on those rocks. I can more or less charge my way over here and climb up this small ledge with pretty good ease. I would enjoy if I had somebody else with me.
Guys, I'm having some trouble. I gotta go reboot. My controllers are 40 meters in front of me. I'll be
Oh,
right back.
okay. Oh, good. Oh, good. Reboot.
Yep.
Tiana, why don't you stick with Tao?
Sure. Oh, where's Tao? I really can't see.
Tao is right about here.
We got this.
Yes,
so
that
sad.
helps a lot. Thank you.
Just walk forward a bit.
This time we'll win.
A little bit more.
Is he up there?
A little bit more.
Everyone start placing yourselves.
That goes for you
Keep
too,
in mind
Eleanor.
everyone
Keep
else
going.
is.
Keep going. Keep going.
Pick a spot and let me just stay there, please.
All right. I'm going to be over there. Okay, and there's Tao.
fuck me.
I'll be around there. Avi and Eleonora stick to there. Callum, Yuki.
Stick to where?
Follow me. Stick to here. This area.
Okay.
The little shrubbery over there. Callum, Yuki, follow me.
The way it's looking, I don't think anyone can really sneak up on us as long as we keep our eyes there. They'll usually spot it before they come through. But on the off chance, come on, Eleanor, it's just one loss.
No, it's not that. It was just, I don't know.
Is it 'cause you win?
No, it was me and Yuki were the
You didn't
last
feel
ones.
useful.
Yeah, I guess I panicked and then I just surrendered. I didn't know what to do.
To be honest, I felt as though surrendering was the only option to do. At that point, they had us wiped. They would have wiped you out too. In a
Yeah.
real situation, I'd rather that happen than, you getting hurt.
Yeah, just thought I could like do something, like climb the walls or something. I don't know. Got stupid anxiety. Oh, fuck me.
How about you stick with me close then?
I'll try.
You'll be my shield then. And then I'll be the sword.
Be
And
your
we'll show them
shield
what
while
for.
you have 2 separate shields.
Yeah, we can you can defend from one side, I can defend from another, and I can upswing. I think that's a guaranteed hit at that point, because they only got 2 arms.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, only way to say for sure is that we get through this then. Got this. I trust you. You're my partner right now.
I'm sorry, I fluxed
Yep,
for a
you're
moment.
back.
Do you know where everyone? Yeah.
They're spread around. I think Tao and Kai are in that general area.
UK, I believe so. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna try over there. Thank you.
Gotcha.
Fuck me.
Also, I just wanted to say my offer still stands about being a distraction for you guys. I know I messed up last time, but this time I'll listen. I'll be the distraction. I won't go after you. guys.
Well, it's fine.
If you guys ever want to go back there. I'm just saying.
It's just out there. It's a no-go.
Yeah, but they seem to like you and Krista. Up. Game face on. You got a game face?
No, just crippling headache.
I'm having a struggle. Don't worry.
You're not the only one.
Just make sure I... Hey, Tail, can you actually be with us then? If you can you watch our back?
You in this moment of time.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
supposed to get
Can you
up on
watch our
those rocks,
backs?
but they seem to be the slipperiest things. I've got you.
Okay. Yeah. And then we'll watch the front. I'll try and watch the rock. I think they can climb those from the other side.
Maybe? I actually don't know.
I'm keeping watch.
No, I should have taken some paper or something.
Anything, Tal?
No, nothing yet. I'll keep you informed.
We should hide behind some trees just in case. This tree, maybe? Nope. That's a shot.
Oh no.
That's another one. They're definitely firing.
I'll keep an eye on the back, don't worry.
Fuck, they got Ty. Abby.
Ty, behind you! Zuku! Ty,
Is he all
behind
right in
you!
there?
There's Zuku. Dang it.
You're already down? Alright.
Ellen, Noah.
Keep your eyes out on the rock.
Yep.
Oh. Slippery.
Be careful on the side.
Oh no. Fuck.
You ain't getting her!
Okay. Oh fuck. Fuck. Oh no.
Backstab.
Oh.
Careful.
Swing.
Careful, don't fall. Alright, regroup. Soda.
Both of you alright?
Same thing. I caught my fall. Let's go.
Ankles alright? Okay, good.
I'm out.
Oh, you out too?
Far out.
No, I'm not.
Oh god.
Alright, did you hit me?
watch
I'm
our
sorry.
back. Uh-oh. Flash from behind. Unless you're down already.
That's a big ass sword right there.
Stop. Okay.
Eleanor, keep close. Keep close.
We take the two over here.
They're trying to advance on us. To the right.
No, we're just
to the right.
casually walking. Don't worry about it.
To the right, Eleanor. Follow close.
Nothing's happening.
Watch out for his gun.
Keep an eye on what
Avi,
they're doing.
Avi on me.
Be careful on the right.
Gotcha. Okay. I think they're flanking to the left.
Flanking to the left!
Avi,
Flank to the left!
They're coming from me.
Flanking to the left.
Flank to the left.
Move right. Move right.
Alright.
We already got one of the...
Ty, move back. Watch out. We still have people over there. Watch our right.
They're trying to get behind us right now. Nope, they're still onto our left. Flank on left.
We've got both people on the right and the
Ready to
left.
intercept
Watch.
the moment they move.
I'll see the flag.
Ty?
Yes.
Interception the moment they intercept.
You wanna get Christopher with me?
On me.
No, don't separate. Tell.
Oh!
On me immediately.
The front! Eleanor, right here.
Up this wall. Up this cliff. Reform.
They found the flag.
Watch out behind!
Guys! Just a
See it.
Oh, we can single them out right now. Those two.
Christopher, you're right.
Moving with them.
Where is Tao and Tiana?
Don't give chase. Just push him back.
I got you. Okay, there you go. I only got one heal to back.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's down.
Is he?
My apologies.
Alright, well he's down. Trying to get up to the flag.
Fine. It's not your fault.
They're trying to get up to the
They're
flag.
trying to go for
top
the-
of the hill.
they're trying to get up to the flag?
Them.
They can't jump down. Watch your behind. Ellis and Chris are still there.
Movement on the hills.
They're going to try and get up from the
With
from
our
the front.
numbers.
I need some people to everybody form up on me. I need some people to stay by the flag and I need
Form up on Kai. Also,
Come on,
Ellis
guys,
is the
go.
support. Ellis is the support.
Alright. Someone stay by the couple people. You guys stay by the flag.
Bell down.
Yes,
I know.
Adele's down.
I am.
On.
Callum's over there down.
Actually, let's start gathering them. Come this way. Come this way.
What's he doing?
Come
He,
this
is he
way.
grabbing them?
Well, I guess I'll go.
Yeah?
We,
Where are you putting me?
I'm putting
What
you
are
at
they-
the
Avi, what
at
you
between these arcs.
Okay.
And LaFawn, you come with me. You come with.
we,
You come with me.
Reviving healers here.
There we go.
Fuck, you didn't have to hit me so hard, Avi.
Watch it. Tao. Tao.
I tried to be as non-lethal with you.
I'm right here. I'm not leaving.
Adele.
Still outnumbered though.
Come here. Come this way, then. Come this way.
Ty?
Push him back.
What?
Slash his chin. Slash. Up.
Slash from the back.
Down. Healer down. Healer down, guys.
Nicely done, Yuki.
Healer's down.
Eyes out in case any of them are trying
Tao, you're down.
to get across. Oh, is that
Tao's down.
We need support.
Looks like it.
Eleonora.
Oh fuck.
Tao's down.
Ty, get up here. We need you now.
Ciao, this is my last healing.
Move forward, move forward, move forward.
Careful. He's coming from the side. He's going for Tao.
Swing. Slash.
I really don't like shield.
Get back up.
Is that?
Tina, I'm all out of healing. Alice's out.
Yep. Hey, Alice, come this way, please.
No, fuck. I'm all out of healing.
Okay, keep your hands up.
That's fine.
Hello, Chris. You seem to be grounded.
I'm sorry, Ty.
I'm all out now, so you better hold on. No point playing support.
Chris? Oh, okay.
Fighting them instead of going for the flank, which I find really stupid.
Apologies, I tried to climb over the rocks so I could try and get to the other side.
Don't lose sight just yet. Keep attention until the bell is called.
Still find this stupid. We went in without everyone being here.
No, I think the
Eyes
Is that everybody?
Almost.
Is every... You down, Ty?
Yeah, I'm down.
The flag.
Are all of you guys down?
Yep, they're all down.
Yes.
If I wasn't down, I'd be shooting you.
Keep laying down on the side.
Shush, Abdel. Dead bodies don't
This
talk.
gun is still loaded. I hope you know that.
Ooh, okay.
Is that all of your teammates?
Yes.
By the way, the flag's right there. It's right there.
It's literally behind the...
See, what'd I tell you? We got it.
There's last one. One more hit and I have been down.
Yep, we got one.
Umbra, Ventus, let's go. Well done, everyone.
Had my head behind his shield. I was gonna get shot.
Put it there.
On me, you guys. Let's go.
Impressed.
Christopher.
Oh man.
I mean, you took me down, but I mean, you took me down right afterwards, so it's a worthy sacrifice.
We won.
Good job, Stella. Good job, Ignis.
My eyes a little clearer.
You're all formidable. It was a pleasure.
That's fine.
There you go. That's a better face to wear.
That was very
Told you we did it.
Merchants, you gave my knees a beating.
Piece of sky under the grass.
I'm so sorry.
Shield 5.
Don't
You
be.
gave my
That's great.
shield arm
definitely.
pain.
Yeah.
I'm okay though. I'll just lay in bed.
You got a little hurt,
Let's
didn't you?
go.
Are you tired? Up. We should get going. We can rest up there.
Very tired.
Hey, alum. I do apologize. I lost track of hits. You all right?
Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
Not that bad.
It's alright.
You did.
Thank you,
Did you
pal.
get anyone down?
Good. I was worried.
No, I just got a lot of hits in.
Good job, Eleonora. Thank you too.
Well,
Yeah, Eleanor,
getting more hits in than you take is certainly. a
you
good thing.
managed to climb up the rocks and lift me up. That was amazing.
Yeah, but I almost took the fall with me.
Yeah, but if you didn't help me up, I wouldn't have been able to do a bunch of damage.
That's true. But I got 2 hit and I pretty much almost fell down. Well, I did fell, but I am fine. That's good. Oh god, 1 more hit and I've been out.
Yeah.
Well, then you did distract them.
My biggest weakness was Zuko. He got me twice.
Yeah, we saw. We heard your gunshot and yeah.
It was too late that moment, yes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that gunshot alerted us, so that served a very good purpose.
It did.
Yeah, I saw them sneaking up. I figured if I shot at them, you guys would know. Yeah. Thank you for escorting Eleanor to come get me. That was really great work, you two.
Thank you. I think we all pulled our weight rather well.
Yeah.
Keep going. We forgot the flag. I got it.
Oh.
Okay.
We hit it too well.
So well that apparently even we forgot.
Ooh.
You were at the side with Eleonora, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because I thought you were stuck. It seemed like you're having trouble over there.
Well, I had a little bit of an issue, you see. I tried climbing those rocks to take a position and tired left longer.
You were more focused on your surroundings. I heard them talking all around you and you did not hear.
I apologize, ma'am. I was not aware we were allowed to engage in combat high up.
Wasn't
Having a sniper on the top of a cliff. Yes.
And I will talk to that person afterwards. However, he was taken down quickly enough. It did not cause any detriment to your team. Either way, you were ambushed. And congratulations to Umber and Ventus for creating such a point. Well done. I believe that's the flag coming back now, and Roman is still walking. Okay. Seems we are at an interesting point.
They're making their way back.
Each team has 1 loss and 1 win. Which means we are in a tie. There they are. Yeah. Everyone, over here.
Did anyone on your team get badly hurt?
I'd like to talk to you whenever you have a moment.
You scared me a little bit, I'll be honest. I didn't realize you were there.
Sorry.
Oh, fuck.
Is it a private conversation, or is it okay to have it right here?
I mean, whatever the conversation may be, there's some more pressing matters. Yeah.
Yes, get in line with the rest of your team.
Okay. Where? Oh, wherever. We are in an interesting predicament. Defending teams all won. Attacking teams all lost. Attacking teams all seem to be lost in some sort of tunnel vision, not focusing on their surroundings, on the people that they are attacking, whatever it might be. In 2 days' time, another class day, I will be holding another event. As it seems, there is no winners here. I will share that information when it comes. But for now, all of you did good work today, and I hope you learned a lot. Be more focused on your surroundings, because anything can come from anywhere. You all are dismissed. You have the rest of the day to yourselves.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Right, Falcon.
Oh, man.
Meet me in the infirmary.
Well, okay, using top order.
Let's pick up my...
Can probably get that tape right now. Where do you want me to put the flag?
I will give it a good
Hey,
try.
Lothario, protest.
But if I pass out
Over there anyway.
on the teleporter,
good game.
I got
Wait, when did his tails move?
more or
You
less.
did really well out there. Everybody did.
Good game.
It seems like we
everyone.
all did pretty equally well.
Indeed.
Good game, everyone. If you'll excuse me, I need to go to nurse now.
Of course.
Good game.
Good game. You three. Good game.
Very good.
Hey. Sorry for chasing you down. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's part of the game. It's part of the game.
I chased you down.
I should have looked more. I almost fell off a cliff. My God.
I know you did, and I got freaked out. That's why I backed off. Also, meet me outside my dorms as soon as possible if you can. Waiting on something to arrive.
Oh, okay.
How'd it go, Abby?
We should work on our surroundings.
We won.
We're getting you ready for...
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, what was the attack like?
I guess.
I'm guessing. So, did you guys win or lose your fight against the 3-man?
We won. We defended really good.
How did you win?
We did good.
Oh,
we
let me explain
we
that,
stuck around as a
actually.
team.
Come here.
Although,
No.
Abby, what was that about?
Wait,
Why did you stack up all the people?
What was what about?
Wait, what? What's going on? What? Yeah, what was that all about? You were just dragging people.
Because if I yes.
Hostage. What is the reason that today I shouldn't let Kishu here rip your rabbits apart painfully and horrifically?
Because I don't know the reason why you would want to do that.
Because Abby is a very good teammate.
And why has he been a very good teammate today?
When we were standing alone, he did me a very good pep talk when I was not feeling good after the first fight.
Alright, that will suffice for today. Have a better one for tomorrow.
Oh, that's what she meant.
What did you do?
She...
The rabbits have done nothing!
I think
there's
she
a
told
deal.
him that he has to give a good reason not to kill them every day or something.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, you could have you already given the reason of the rabbits don't deserve it? You know,
Did you climb up the
the rabbits haven't done anything to hurt them, so why?
Not good
Also,
enough, apparently.
Eleanor, maybe Team Tara, if you can, please.
Okay. Yes?
But I was brought back by Chris.
Headache. I'm just running. If I run into people, and then fuck it. I can't see shit. Fuck.
Yeah, is in your room.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
What did you need of me?
I was actually going to ask about that.
Yes, I had found it earlier. It is in your room now.
Thank you. I deeply appreciate it.
Of course. Good luck.
Thank you.
If you need to do anything, do it after nightfall. I will ask the professors to ignore it.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course. So quickly.
Thank you. Come on.
Doors open. Come on.
Oh. Okay, let's see.
You ready? Let's see what this is.
I'm ready, I guess.
What's that?
Is it?
I got. Let me. Oh god, it's pretty heavy actually.
Oh, you got it.
Okay. What the fuck? Okay, that's actually really heavy. I'm gonna put it back.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. What the hell? This is what they were talking about?
I thought it would be like a weapon or magical artifact thingy, not a block.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. You know, I would have. Here's the thing. Didn't they say a student had this as well? Why the fuck do they have just a random ass block here?
I don't know.
Okay, right. We need to put this away somewhere. Just so people don't go snooping, because I don't really. As much as I trust my teammates, I don't really trust them, but you know. We'll put it in this drawer over here, and then we'll pick it up.
Yeah,
when
it's
it goes nightfall.
It's
we'll
heavy.
pick it. Okay. Okay, yeah. Do you see my point now? Right,
Yeah. Oh, why it's so heavy? What is it made of?
Okay. Come on. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. They that's gonna be really hard to get rid of.
That's also a good question. How do we get rid of it?
That's my question. How do we actually get?
They just told us to get it off the island. How do we get that off the island?
Oh, the ship doesn't come in for another week or something. I don't know.
But
does the next shipment come in?
We don't know anyone that could like steer a ship.
No, wait, no. Oh god, this is gonna be really bad. Bellicos's familiar.
The cat?
Yeah.
A cat can steer a boat?
No, I don't know if it can, but I know it's a servant to Bellicosa. What do we do about this?
Yeah, because I don't think throwing it off on the edge of the ocean is gonna do good.
No, that's not gonna work because one, students, it's probably gonna wash back up on the shore. Do we? I know this might sound stupid. Do we actually talk? Do we go back out there and talk to the spirits? See what they say.
I mean, I think they will be glad to know that it has been found.
We have the item.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be glad to know we've got it, but it's a case of how are we gonna get it off? I don't know if did they say that we could destroy it? Where?
I
wonder.
I don't remember.
Sorry.
I just remember they said like get rid of it.
They said get rid of it, but they didn't say destroy it.
And how are we gonna destroy it though?
Surely, like one of the teachers has like acid or something in their like place, but I know they wouldn't keep it out. They're not that silly to keep stuff out. Wait, question. Have you ever seen the the basement, the place that we're not allowed to be?
Yeah, the basement. Yeah. What about the basement?
What's down there?
Well, I didn't really go look too much. I just stayed in the main area, but it was very dusty and old. There was some libraries, I believe there was. There was some I can't remember. It's been so long by now.
Could there be a chance that we could try and open it?
Possibly. I mean, we can try. I don't have any knowledge of lockpicking, but
I mean, neither do I, but we can try.
Yeah.
Well, I do have a little bit of knowledge from the library upstairs. Be surprised what happens when you go up there on your own.
Wait, you've been lockpicking in the library?
No, the books. The books tell you.
Wait, there's
books tell you
book?
knowledge, there's a library for a reason, Yeah,
but this is a school. Why would they put a library on how to lockpick?
The exact same reason of why there are medical books. You never know where you're gonna need it.
But yeah,
And the books down here as well.
No, but I guess that's we could try and go down there and see if there's anything we could use down there. I mean, I do remember there was books. Maybe there's a books on how to destroy heavy black metal bars.
How do we destroy bars? We beat them out. We wrap them out.
Oh God.
I'm leaving.
You did. Oh my God.
Oh God.
Get back in here. Get back in here.
You know what? Okay. Okay, we have a choice. Towards the spirits? Lockpick. Which one?
I mean, it couldn't harm to try
Which one are we not
lockpicking.
going to get?
Oh,
So you want to go lockpicking?
Listen, I'm just curious. I wasn't down there for a long time.
Okay, right, okay. We'll go lockpick then. Oh god. Oh god.
Wait, why do we need to lockpick? Can't we just ask the Chancellor to let us down there?
Shit, yeah, actually, yeah, true.
Why are we trying to be criminals when we can just
Perhaps we
ask?
could just... Why be criminals when be loyal citizens?
Am I wrong?
wonder.
Am I wrong?
Well, if that's the case, then
I mean, the Chancellor's in on the whole
pretty
thing.
sure, wouldn't she? Well, yeah, that as well. But if that's the case, shouldn't we just go talk to spirits then? If they're letting us do that, if they can let us do that, then I'm pretty sure they'll let us go talk to the spirits.
Okay, so do we go talk to the spirits or do we ask the Chancellor to go down to the library?
Well, either way, we have to talk to the Chancellor in order to get out.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so do we
Unless
talk to
we
the
squeeze out the gate?
That we can also do. I mean, she would know it would be
We
us.
could also squeeze out the gate. Exactly. And they would probably know where we're going as well.
Yeah. Okay, but let's think of it realistically. Do we talk to the Chancellor about going out and talk to Spirit, or do we talk to her about going into the library? What would be best in this scenario? Because we could go to the Spirit and tell them that we got the thingy. But do they know how to get rid of it?
We got the thing, but... Yeah, that's the problem, because our only best option to get it off the island is getting it on that ship when it comes in.
Yes. Unless we want to destroy
That's
it
our
somehow.
only solution. That's why I'm thinking we go to the spirits and we ask them, hey, do you care if the item has been destroyed? As in, like, we destroy it instead of like letting it go on the island, off the island. Because then, if they say, oh yeah, sure, that's fine, then we can technically, you know, take it somewhere to get it destroyed.
Yeah, that's true. And if there's
and
a
then
way
we could put it into a little small bag, and then we could just pop it onto like the ship, and then just let it fly away. Like the ships fly now.
The ship can fly now.
Yeah, ships can fly. We need to go though. We need to go talk to the Chancellor before.
Yeah, before it gets too late.
Nighttime hits.
Yeah.
So, spirits.
Spirits.
Spirits indeed.
Oh man.
Well, let's hope that they don't. Let's hope that they don't get pissed off us. For you know. This.
Oh, pissed on us. Right. It's us. It's our problem.
No, pissed at me for this.
Yeah, I'm about to say because I don't remember being a part of that.
No.
That's on you.
Just let me be stupid. I know it's on me. Okay, look, we don't need to keep reminding myself about it. Okay, that's all.
I have a small grudge on you still. I can't help it.
Oh god, I just walked into a tree. Ooh,
Oh yeah, be careful of the trees. I also walked into a wall before.
I can barely hear you, by the way.
I said I walked into a wall.
Oh yeah, no, same. To be honest with you. Okay. Oh, wait, is that? No.
No.
Okay.
Oh god. The headache. The headache.
The only thing I suggest for that then is talking to the counselor. He's a good guy.
I mean, it might be a side effect of the headache.
Oh.
Well,
speak of the devil.
Oh dear.
What devils? The headaches.
You good?
Hey, Eleonora.
That's me. Yes.
You got a quick.
Looks like
You got a quick second.
multiple layers
Uh,
on
but-
don't know how to talk.
Yes. Real quick.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
didn't see such a thing.
Krita, just 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Look, you have multiple shirts.
Ugh.
Quite sure where they are.
Oh god. Was the stairs always this wobbly?
I ain't gonna take too much of your time. I've already talked to Callum about this. I just needed to talk to you and Tiana. As you know, we need a 5th member of the team, and since the Capture the Flag event is over, they'll still be doing team divisions again. I was thinking of asking Telkras about joining Umbra. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. He seems to be working really good with the team. I was with him and Avi when on the other side of the rocks when we were defending our flag, and I feel some good chemistry. But I did hear like small rumors about that he might have been invited to Ventus. So in case that he get invited, it's true, and he accept, then maybe I was thinking maybe we could ask Avi.
Avi. That's another choice. Avi was going to be one of my other options if Telkaras got into another team. Yeah. Anyways, I like the suggestion. Alright, I just gotta talk to Tiana, and if I get approval from her, then I'll go talk to Tel, and hopefully things go well.
Okay.
Alright, I won't take too much of your time, so.
That's fine, I just gotta do... Yeah, see ya. Got the lack. Oh, pretty please, next session, let it not kill me. Oh god, where'd he go? Oh no.
What are you?
Dip, 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 dip.
I don't actually know. I knocked.
Did you knock hard enough?
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I just did, so. We'll see.
We'll see.
I must have been like it. I think the medication got to me a bit because I couldn't. I was so sure I could see Zuka with like multiple layers of outfits.
Oh, so not just you, yeah.
No, yeah. Probably I was being a bit of a headache.
Oh. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, maybe it's just the adrenaline because right now I can. Oh yes.
Come on.
Thank you.
Hello.
Ain't affect the ceiling. Look at that.
Yeah, is that?
May we have permission to go outside the barrier?
I'm assuming it's back the place that spirit wants nobody to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. That item you were told to retrieve, I'm assuming... heard what I was told. It was a danger to the Fae? Are you going to bring it back to it?
No, that was not a plan at all, no.
No.
Right. That is all that I had to ask. I will not be here fairly soon. I will have to turn in early. But I will... I'll ask one of the professors to keep an eye out for you.
As long as they don't go outside the
Thank
gate.
you.
Of course, they won't.
Okay, cool.
If they do, I'll skin them myself.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck, student.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's prepare. Let's prepare, shall we?
Prepare how?
Is what we're gonna say. Let's go stand by the gate.
Yeah.
That way we could figure out what the fuck's going on.
Well, I grew up
I
as a
see.
scavenger. My family moved.
Well, I think you've just cured my
Hi, Tel.
fascination with Aloe.
Hi.
Hey, Christopher.
Oh, look, the sun went down.
Oh.
Oh look, it's now night.
What unfortunate timing.
Oh, excuse me.
I know, right? Oh.
Sorry.
I just told Zook.
Be hacking excited, man.
Oh boy.
Okay.
What do I hope today?
Well,
I don't perish.
That's
That's all
all
I
for
hope for today.
Yeah. I mean, they already gave you a punishment, so we don't. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're probably gonna bring it up again. I'm not.
They most likely will.
I want
Yes.
to bash them for bringing it up again. Yeah, they'll probably be like, well, how do we know you're not going to lie about it? You're not going to tell people. And they, like, point at me and be like, well, look, okay, you were giving us no hints. Like, what are we meant to do? Like, what are we meant to do? Like, we were given no hints on what it was. All we know, it was metal, and I didn't realize how heavy it'd fucking be, though.
Oh no, that was fucking heavy.
Yeah.
And even if we decided to take it with us out to the forest, we'll be there before fucking next morning. It's so fucking heavy.
That's what I'm a bit concerned about. I'm more concerned about how we're gonna get it out of the room.
Oh god, yeah, we need to
And
not only do we need to get it off the island, we need to get it outside the fucking room.
Without my dorm members being like, well, what's that? I'm like, What I could do is talk to Dr. Falcor about having I don't know, like a strengthening drink that I could drink that gives me a limited time of strength.
Oh.
That way I can pick it up myself and we can run with it.
That could work.
That's my idea.
Yeah.
But oh God, I think the medication Dr. Falcor gave me it really hit me.
Hopefully it works on the eye though.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's kind of numbing the pain right now.
Yeah.
But it's just gonna be how long until it brings it back.
Mm.
Oh, God. Another thing I'm a bit worried about. Which teacher is going to be standing here waiting for us?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Which teacher and what? And if they, my only concern is that the teacher who's going to be here, they're going to go out and they're going to get themselves killed.
Hopefully the Chancellor will make it very fucking clear.
Oh, I hope it's not Professor. Is it Takuya? Yeah.
Takuya? Oh yeah.
Oh my God! I finally pronounced it right! Hooray! Because I've been thinking it was Takaya.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Takuya.
Because actually, the last time me and him interacted basically was when he chased me through the forest. When I was on my own, he chased me through the forest and told me to stop right there and put me on the lady's back, and we walked back, and I was really mad at myself.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. For some reason, I didn't get punished for that. I didn't.
Oh.
I didn't get punished for it, so I'm a bit confused about that. But oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Good. Take it with a grain of salt, I guess.
Done. I mean, yeah, I suppose that was just my lucky day of not being punished. So.
Yeah.
Gosh, you'd think that at least a teacher would be around by now.
Yeah. Oh, isn't it? Or am I can't see very well. My eyes are getting really bad all day from the headache. Oh no.
Shit, I thought that was like Dr. Falcor then. I was about to be very like going, oh no! Why did she select you?
I mean,
the only person I do not wish to see is Professor Mordred, or as I like to call him, Professor Murderer.
Oh yeah. Did you know he could climb walls?
No, well, we found that out the hard way when he climbed down the fucking Terror dorms. That terrifies me.
He did the same with us 2 times. He climbed up the fucking window.
He was like, "Oh hi,
hello
Jesus
there."
Christ.
That was terrifying.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
That was so terrifying.
What do you think about Professor Bombadil?
He seems nice. He seems really nice.
Such a sweet teacher. He's such a sweet teacher, though.
Yeah, he's really nice.
So bad.
Yeah, he wanted to talk with me and...
Everybody kind of, like, I want to point out, everybody kind of, like, Professor Bombadil came down to Terradon to go, to come, like, collect us, to do, like, the roundup meeting and just do, like, quick, oh yeah, you did this.
Yeah.
And Professor Bombadil was left behind, and I was walking with him.
Oh.
Like... oh god, I felt so bad for him, and he was like, "No, run along," like, because he commented on how fast everybody was, and I noticed he was walking really slow. And I felt so bad for him.
He was commenting how slow everybody was.
Yeah, but he was commenting on how fast he was with us.
And not with us. He was really fucking fast with us. He was even saying, "Oh, don't let an older man be faster than you." You're like having a good time.
People running around like madmen.
Yeah, I guess.
See Murtash.
Oh yeah. I can see the red hair everywhere.
Zuko? I can see Murtash from a mile away.
Oh yeah, and the cat boy. Or cat
Grim,
person.
Yep. I'm not gonna lie, like, me working with Grim, it's been okay, actually. Sure, Grim is a bit choicy on the words. But other than that, they're actually a pretty good person. I didn't expect to agree with them on a lot of the points that they did bring up, so...
Yeah.
I'm glad that you surrendered, though, because you don't have to deal with the fucking pain of...
Yeah,
rubber bullets being shot into you.
Yeah, I panicked. I panicked a lot. I tried to see if there was a way around, but I could see that there was no way I was gonna get through this.
You backed yourself into a corner.
Yeah, I had a slight hope that maybe there would be like a little area I could maybe get on to the cliff and then maybe make a way around and then maybe heal some people, since I still had 2 healings left, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there was no
the
way.
problem is that if you were to, like, the thing is that as soon as I had like a temporal flux, so I missed like the whole fucking start.
Oh.
I come back, 3 of my teammates are dead in front of me. I was like,
yeah, we did so good, but then suddenly it just went backwards and all of us just died. Oh, it's so sad.
I nearly went down actually the first time. I'm glad that I didn't, but at the same time, like, we got tricked. We got tricked so hard.
Oh?
And I think Tenebris kind of blames himself for that.
Huh.
By any chance, what did the other team do against you, the 3-man group?
Well, we were kind of at a path where we had saved our flag right around the building thingy at the graveyard. So like 2 paths, and then somehow one of them managed to get on the cliffs and took one of our hitmen down.
Yeah. Well, from what happened with us was we were going up towards the observatory. We'd taken down every member of the team. We thought that we'd won, and then we went, wait, where's Christopher?
Oh, yeah, he was hiding
for us. They put the flag in a completely wrong area.
Yeah,
they'd put it in a completely different area.
Yeah, it was like most of the people were like in this area, and then Christopher and Alice were like.
I will admit, the thing is, which I will admit, I felt was really unfair.
Oh.
Because like, I don't. They said to look at it in the cabin, but I will admit, our team was a little bit tunnel visioned, mainly because we were listening to Tenebris.
Oh.
And Tenebris was kind of snapping at us all, and we were like, okay then. So, yeah, it's yeah, it was a weird one. But oh well.
Oh well.
It happens, I suppose. Oh, where is the teacher?
I know.
Well, I thought she'd come by now with the teacher.
Maybe she can't find any?
Maybe, but she'd at least inform us first.
Yeah. I'm just surprised that she has so much trust in us that we won't go out already.
I mean, do we want to risk it and go out ourselves?
I mean, we are going out ourselves technically, if you think about it.
Yeah, but like without the teacher being here. Because we could like, I want to point out, we could literally crawl through those holes.
Yeah, that gate is actually not doing that awful much. A lot of people could get through there.
Yeah, yeah. Should we just go? Should we just, let's fucking do it. Let's go.
Maybe just
let's break the rules.
Maybe just wait. Just a few.
Break the rules.
Kristen, no! Wait, let's at least wait at least a few minutes, more minutes, few more minutes.
I want to point out. I just freaked myself out. Because I stopped here and I thought there was a person staring at me then, but no, it was a bunch of logs.
Oh.
Oh my god.
No, let's at least wait a few minutes. Maybe they're like having a group meeting or something. I don't know.
Yeah, group meeting on how bad we are. What rebels we are.
I mean, we're not that bad. If we were bad, we had been gone long ago. We had already left.
I mean, yeah, we would have been kicked out, but I think they want to keep us troublemakers in pace, you know? You know, like... Queen. Oh, God. I hate myself for saying that.
You should. You should have a really bad taste in your mouth.
I'm not like Tenebris with dirt in my mouth, though. Just very dry.
Very dry.
I haven't had a drink since this morning, actually.
I haven't had breakfast. I took some breakfast, but all my nerves were just, nah. God, so quiet.
Yeah, get the better of you. Yeah, well, I mean, it is night. What do you expect?
Yeah, no, it's just normally when I walk around, like...
some more of this medication. Oh, God. It's really fucking sour. Yeah. Oh, God.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I was just taking some of the medication that...
Okay, just don't take too much.
Me. Well, no, he just told me to take it, and he said I'd feel pretty drowsy afterwards. It's probably why I could see. It's probably why I could see like 500 different colors and Zuko in like 5 different outfits.
Oh, yeah.
All at once.
I mean, he has been in a few outfits. I mean, there was one morning he was in a female outfit. At this point, he's a fashion icon.
He's no fashion icon. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying he's been in more different clothing than any of us. And then he only been in 2.
I mean, true, he has. Yeah. You know, How many characters should we just ping the cards open up for a sec, or cards out for a sec? Should we just ping a DM and like go into a call quickly with the DM and just be, hey, by the way, we're waiting on.
Yeah, because right now I have no fucking clue what's happening.
Yeah, just jump into a DM call. I don't have Discord open.
Let's see. What should I say? Just say, how long are we waiting at the gate?
How are we?
How?
We can wait.
We'll wait.
Hello?
Hello? You have forget about us?
We have been waiting.
we have been waiting. We have.
Just, are you wait? Are you getting into the call for us or?
Oh no, I haven't gone in yet. Jesus Christ. Just come in like hello.
Okay, just say Okay, just basically hello. No, just say that we're kind of waiting out here.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask if we should just go for it or what we should do.
If we should just break.
Yeah, I don't know.
We break free. And we go to just mention that we're going to the spirit area.
Free?
Wait, I got wait. I just saw the headmistress.
Oh,
chancellor.
Okay, no hello to her
She
then.
just got into a teleporter.
Oh wow. Oh, maybe she is looking for someone.
Well, I mean. Look, we could be impatient bitches right now and just go in. Just like crawl through to the hello. Because like look at the size difference.
Yeah, I know I got thick thighs, but dang, I can get through that hole.
I might have to pull you through.
I just
Give
said
your
it.
legs, yoink.
Just grab me by the fucking legs.
Well, where are you going?
I don't know. I for some reason I had a thought that maybe she was looking for us.
I think I know. Yeah, I already know.
I don't know. I'm loving it. Okay, I don't know how, but I can still fucking see Mitesh down over there. Oh. I'm fucking...
Well.
Oh, sorry, I got distracted.
What? God damn it!
I'm sorry, I get distracted. I looked over there and I was like, oh wait, isn't that Mertate?
You'll go? Are you back already?
Oh no, Jade, we waiting!
For who?
You said you would come and get a teacher!
You said you'd get a teacher to wait at the gate!
Oh my god, I said you guys could go. I'd get a teacher to wait at the
Oh shit! Okay, well we were just gonna squeeze our way through then. Fuck that! Fuck that! I'm squeezing my way! Push me, Krista!
Give us a second then!
Never do to see anything.
We're dumber and dumber right now. We really are. Right, you got your
Fucking
fat ass through? Okay, good.
Yeah. What are you calling a fat ass?
Come on, let's go. I've got a thin one, okay? There you go.
Come here, come. Assault in my dump truck of an ass. God damn.
Oh my god. What did I say? Being a rebel is good sometimes. Oh god.
Oh god. Oh, did it just get darker? Or is it just naturally dark out here? Oh, Chris, away from me! Oh god, Kristen, goddammit, I fell off a fucking cliff!
Gosh, why are you so slow? Come on. Come on, I'm faster than you. Come on.
My god.
Ah, it's nice to hear the birds again.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can hear the birds in the forest area in Cambridge.
Huh?
In Cambridge, the forest area, you can hear some birds there.
Well, yeah, of course, duh. But like, you know, it's nice to hear them because we don't really hear them much in the school, do we?
No, because they're in the forest area. That's what I just said.
Okay. Right. Remember, we gotta be respectful to these guys, because, oh god.
Listen, I've been nothing but respectful. You are the one who has a fucking eye clap on your eye.
Alright, okay, we don't need to call me out on that, okay? That's not our objective, okay? What the objective is to try and figure out what the fuck to do with this.
I'm just curious what the fuck it does. It just seemed like a block of metal.
That's what I'm a bit curious about, and I'm wondering why a student has it.
Yeah, what would a student do with a block of fucking iron?
I don't know, maybe they want to become a blacksmith, I don't know.
Ugh. Then do it in a free time, not in the middle of a school.
God, I forgot how close this place is.
Are we going the right way? I can't see.
Oh, this place is really beautiful. Pants.
I don't know. I know it's probably weird to say, but I somehow just feel at home here.
Same. I feel so relaxed here.
Yeah.
Well, at the same time, I feel very stressed out because because of the spirits and all that.
It's some really big mushrooms. Oh, it's just the mushrooms. They're huge.
Well, hopefully the spirit gods here. What was his name again? God, I can't remember his name for the life of me.
Oh, to be fair, it's been a while ago and it was some really hectic situations.
Oh dear.
Hello, children.
Hello.
We have...
What brings you to my grove?
We have good news. We have found the item.
Excellent. What was it?
Bar of black metal.
Yeah.
Excellent. And what did you do with it?
That's why we've actually come here.
Oh?
We have the item. However, you said you want it gone. Does this mean that we can destroy it?
Destroy it, bury it, throw it to sea. As long as it is gone.
Oh.
It cannot be used.
Actually, there is something else. If you know this already, or if you don't, that's fine. Why does it cause what is it?
As I said before, it is a thing forged in anger, despair, hatred. It is an anathema to beings like me and my children. I do not want it on my island, where it can be used against us.
I see. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. That was
You have done well. Speak up, child.
What?
Speak up. You spoke.
Just yeah, I don't know. It's just
But is there anything else?
Not that I know of.
no, it was just about the item.
Mainly about the item and seeing if we are allowed to do it any other way.
Yes, as long as it can't hurt me and mine. You have done well to come this far. I don't believe you'll be needing this pain in your eye any longer.
Oh.
It might take a while to return to normal. But you have done well. I'm proud of you. Thank you.
We're happy
You
to
feel
help.
free to come and go to this place as much as you like. To enjoy my glen.
Thank you.
Of course. As long as that thing is gone.
We'll get rid of it.
And perhaps when it is gone, I can speak to you again.
Of course.
Enjoy yourself, children.
Thank you. I didn't expect that.
Did he fix your eye?
Well, I'm not getting any more pain, so...
Well, maybe it's a
I
sign
guess I
of...
won't need to be using this anymore. It's gonna take a bit, but I don't feel any pain. Yes! No more pain! I can actually sleep. Oh, great. Wonderful.
And you won't get high on painkillers.
And I won't get high on painkillers as well. Oh boy, that's gonna be interesting.
It's just a shame. The eye cloud was actually starting to grow on me. It actually looks really good on you.
Doesn't feel good though, does it?
No, I don't feel good, but it looks good.
We should really...
Oh yeah.
We should head back though.
Yeah.
As much as we want to stay here,
yeah.
the teachers are probably wanting us.
Yeah.
We will come back here though.
That's
since we are allowed now.
That is a promise for sure.
But that with that confirmation now, that gives us a lot of options. Now that's been opened up. We don't need to take it off the island, but we could destroy it on the island.
Yeah, as long as we just get rid of it one way or another.
I would not want to bury it because somebody could just dig it up again and it'll be found.
Yeah, and like you say, throwing it off to sea.
That's why I'm thinking you know what? Instead of us being silly and you know, nearly breaking rules to do this, do you think we can talk to the teacher about what is actually in the basement before we actually start breaking rules?
I actually was gonna ask about that because Hold on.
Oh god.
Oh.
I forgot you're taller than me.
Yeah, I'm a little taller
So I
than
can
you.
Just, like, go underneath the branches.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, just a tiny bit.
Yeah, because,
We could talk to one of the teachers and ask a general question as what is down in the basement.
Yeah.
Surely some of the teachers know.
Yeah, because I did want to ask about that. Because something peculiar happened a few months ago? Huh.
Wait, what happened?
A strange book appeared in our dorm. And I would like to know where it came from, and I asked around, and even though I haven't asked the teachers, but I would like to ask them if they know where it came from.
Wait, do you still have the book?
Yeah, I still have the book. I asked if I could get it back.
Has anyone claimed it?
No, no one claimed it. For what it looks like, it's the diary of one of the former people who lived in the castle.
I want to read it.
Sure, but there's not really much to read. There's like a lot of child drawings, a few diary entries here and there.
Yeah, still though, that's interesting to read. That's good as hell.
Yeah. Well, there's just not much to say about it. It's just there was something peculiar in the diary, and that's kind of why I wanted it back.
Let's try and hurry up though, because it is night time and the creepy crawlies tend to come out at night.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
Okay. I see the barrier, let's go.
Okay.
Narrative, run it.
I'm running as fast as I can.
Just gonna run, hand behind my back. Woo! Flapping in the wind. Woo!
Oh god, and here.
That's so slow.
I'm not slow. Running as fast as I can. Ugh.
Oh, I guess it's just my little feet then.
Listen, I fell off a cliff today. Don't judge me.
Oh well, I'll run backwards then. How about
No, you're just rude now. You're just flexing now.
that? No, I'm just kind of flexing. No, I'm not. I'm literally just hoping to God I don't trip over.
I swear to God, if you trip over, I'll laugh. I'll laugh so loud.
By doing that. What? Me cracking my neck on like a rock and then dying because
There's no rocks here.
You don't know that. There could be a hidden rock in the grass. You don't know that at all.
How would you break your neck under the tiniest little rock that's hidden in the grass?
No. Okay, if the rock is like about this big, there is a possibility you can like crack your neck.
Yeah, I believe that, but I don't see a rock that big. I don't think there's that big of a rock that can hide so well in grass.
Well, do you see the rocks around us? You don't know what the rocks are like here.
I mean, when I look down, I can like see a tiny rocks here and there. That's fine, but you can break your necks on that.
Oh shit! They never opened up the gate for us.
Well, I guess we will crawl back through.
Teachers there.
I guess we're crawling.
There are teachers there, so.
Oh wait, hold on.
I see two teachers. I don't.
Okay, time to make a fool of ourselves. Okay, back through we go.
Oh wait, hang on. What the hell's going on here? Are they hugging? Hang on, are they hugging?
Oh.
Hang on, are they hugging?
Oh. Oh. Hold on.
Are they together?
One moment, I'll open the door for you.
Oh, sure.
Hello, welcome back.
Thank you.
Thanks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
There we go.
I'm sorry for my.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, God.
I'll close it after you.
Yep,
we win.
All right.
Bad. Feels like a weight of like just a weight is just like come off my chest now.
Yeah.
Are you two all right?
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, perfectly fine. Great, actually.
I'm glad to hear that.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm
We should
very
really
glad
head
to
to
hear you're
dorms
okay.
now.
Yes, you should.
Yes. Let's head back to the dorms.
Yeah. I don't know.
We've given the teachers enough stress tonight,
Mm.
so.
And I'm tired.
Sorry.
I can sleep.
Girls, don't worry about it.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
I hope you sleep well.
Good night.
Thank you.
Something going on between them. I can tell. Huh?
Oh yeah, that's definitely something going on.
No, there's a flame right there. There's a flame.
Oh, that's burning. I mean, they say the students cannot date on campus, but they never said the teachers couldn't date on campus.
Yeah, they did. They technically did say.
Hmm?
You know, we could tell people about them.
Nah, I want to keep it low until I know more. I need to see how this is evolving.
Their careers.
Yeah, no, and I want to see how that's evolving.
Oh no, definitely.
And this is
no, definitely.
this is getting good. This is getting it's getting toasty. Ooh.
I know it's getting very it's getting very fire.
Ooh.
Where's the tea when you need it?
Oh.
Tasty. Ooh.
Oh.
It's kind of lukewarm right now, but you know.
It's getting a lot.
It's lukewarm, but Hello. What are you guys doing actually out here?
Oh, we were just talking.
Yeah, doing the Ventus things, which is sitting out on our steps, looking at the sky, considerately, and talking about life.
Okay, talking and
Wish my
crying.
fucking team would do that, but they all go to bed really early. Oh well. Maybe one day. Enjoy yourselves. We'll let you be, by yourselves. So, yeah.
Sleep well when you get to it.
Join Ventus.
Stay safe.
Man, I'm gonna sleep like a log tonight. I can feel it.
Huh?
I said I'll sleep like a log.
Oh no, I think I will be pretty sure with medication and the fact I'm no longer in pain, which is really weird. I think I might end up collapsing and sleeping for a whole 24 hours.
Oh, that sounds really good right now. Oh.
It does actually, it really does.
Oh.
God, sometimes I do wish that my team would actually sit out for a bit, just talk, because I never get to do that with them. It's like I've grown distance, towards them all.
Yeah, I don't really have those talks either. It's just doing our own
It'd be nice to
businesses.
do that at least once.
Yeah.
Or anything big happens.
Yeah, team bonding.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Team bonding sessions. Yes.
Just Saturday night sitting,
Do you
have a
want
cup of
Kiki
tea,
doesn't,
and have a good time.
Yeah, I wish we could. God damn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head to bed though. My head started to split a little bit. I think all that pain's just kind of unsure where to go right now, so it's kind of going brrr.
It's going brrr.
Yeah, it's just going brrr. But yeah, God, I'm glad that we've got that sorted. Tomorrow though, we'll talk early in the morning. We can go to my room or to yours, whatever one you want. And
Probably your room
will,
because we are not gonna move that
discuss.
fucking thing.
Yeah. We'll have to talk to the Chancellor to see if they'll be willing to give us access to the basement. God, I wish that... You know who we could have asked? Abraham. We could have asked him.
Yeah, but they had something going on. They were doing their thing,
Yeah, you know what? No, I can't spoil something like that. Nah. I'm really sorry about the comment I made before about me being a fat ass.
Do you think I have a fat ass?
I mean, you have a quite a bottom on you, I must admit.
I got through the gate. That was the main point, and that's what I did.
Yeah, that was the main point. And I'm not saying that you're fat or anything. I was just saying you have a big booty sort of thing.
I mean, the skirt also does a thing or two, you know. It takes some of the fave.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, though, like, look at, what's her name? What with the crown on her head? Like, have you seen her? Like...
Oh, you know, with the
Yeah, just a... Wow.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure her chest is the size of my head.
If not more. I'm just concerned about her back, her fucking spine. This fucking...
Yeah, I know. How is she, like, providing, like, you know, support?
Yeah.
That's gonna be so painful.
And when she runs, oh,
God, how is she running? Oh God, you know what? I don't want to even think about that right now.
No, I'm just gonna imagine them falling off.
Oh God. What, Mel's just like one drops out and the other one like falls after a few minutes later.
I wish it was that what I was thinking about. I wish.
You know what? Let's stop thinking about it. Otherwise, we're just gonna go into this rabbit hole.
Yeah,
right.
Bed.
Have a good sleep now.
Yeah, you too. We'll talk
will-
tomorrow.
As soon as we wake up tomorrow, we are going to tend to our situation.
Yes, sounds good.
Oh, there's Zuko. Is there some of your team members over
there?
On that side?
I cannot see, so I don't know. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Oh well, people are still awake.
Yeah, seems like one of your team members awake.
Oh, would you look
Just
at
don't
that?
tell them that we went out, though.
No.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it is your team member.
Do you think there's a chance that some of your team members is awake?
Nah.
Are they dead asleep?
Well, likely not.
Nah.
They like sleeping a lot. I'll let you go to your team members, though.
It's fine. I'll talk to you
I like
tomorrow.
sleeping. So, speak to you tomorrow. Oh god, my head. Ow.
Yep.
I was thinking. I spoke to Eleanor and Callum about this, and they've
Hello.
given in their 2 cents. I was thinking maybe possibly sending an invite to Telkaroth.
Oh, God. It's almost over. Just gonna find a way to destroy that thing. How would you even destroy it? God, how did anyone even get it back over here? Okay, who would be considered strong? Zuko seems kind of strong. He could probably carry it. Yeah, probably my idea was Isaac. How the heck would he carry it with only one arm? Unless he got a really strong arm. And it's just the uniform that makes it look
Also, make sure you talk
sad.
to the Chancellor about getting some fucking purple in here.
That's he's not letting go about that purple. I think it has a charm. Yeah. I go bait. Well, I go floor. Floor I go. Sweet. Wait, we call it a night.